All right, let's see what you got under here.
Let's reveal the secret.
Paul came in to see me because he has this giant bump on his back. He's pretty sure that it's due to his sciatic nerve injections. I'm not really convinced about that. But I don't know whether this is a buffalo hump or a lipoma. I'm always hoping for a lipoma that pops up nicely. Okay, it is a lipoma for sure. This program examines dermatological conditions and the procedures involved with treating them. Due to the graphic nature, viewer discretion is advised. Look at this lipoma, he's ready to come out. I'm working on Melissa's lipoma, and with my first incision, it actually made me happy. It's like it pushes its way out. You just make one little cut with your scalpel blade, and it's like it's coming out at you. You don't always know whether they're going to behave, but that initial cut can tell you a lot. I just gotta slowly ease it. Are you okay?
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, it hurts a little bit.
Okay, it hurts because I'm tugging on you.
I can feel Dr. Lee pulling on my insides. It's so uncomfortable.
Let me just back off a little bit. Let me see if I can pull it up this way. When you're numbed locally, we are stopping the pain fibers from firing and going to your brain and telling you that you're experiencing pain. But it's not affecting nerves of vibration, even nerves that are a sense cold or hot. So you can feel that tugging, but you don't feel pain. Sweetie, hold on, I'm getting it. He's just making me work for it. I know I'm pulling on you down deep, but as long as it's not sharp, it should be okay. It's coming. It's like having a baby. Coming, he's coming. I'm trying to get him out of one piece, and he's coming. Just gentle, womanly touch. I might have to take him off in pieces just because I think he's too big. All right, I gotta cut this off. This is too big here. I can't pull the whole thing out one. Yeah, I'm gonna call myself the lipoma whisperer after you. All right, I think it's about half, maybe? Yours is a workout, girl. Okay. And you wouldn't think there was more. So now it's just like the last little tendrils, and if I don't try to get it all, I'm afraid it'll come back, and we don't want to do this again, right?
No.
Oh. Okay, we're getting it. Come on. You got it, we got it all!
All right.
I'm gonna weigh this one for sure.
If I can't get it removed, it would be such a heartbreak.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna start with the big one first, okay?
The big guy.
Yes. So let's see. I usually do this very gently at first because in case it's a cyst and I've made it mad by injecting on top of it, and sometimes they'll squirt. I think I know what we have here. I'm gonna give it a little squeeze. You got yourself a nice cyst here.
Oh, wow. So what is it coming out like?
Like mashed potatoes.
I love mashed potatoes.
You do?
Was there a lot in there?
Yeah. I think you might have a little bit of a calcified part of the cyst.
Calcified?
Yeah, sometimes they get a little calcified in there, like they are stiffer. Calcified is when any kind of growth that you have may have a little bit of calcium deposition. It's gonna feel a little bit like stiffer, like almost like little slivers of rock. I gotta remove the sac that contained the mashed potatoes. I think it looks good. We will send it in, but it's definitely an epidermoid cyst. They're like butter when they come.
Wow, oh my God, wow.
Taj has Steatocystoma multiplex. He's got them all over his body. I just gotta make sure that we take as many of them off as we can with as little irritation and scarring as possible. Get a little pinch, feel it.
Oh. I watched everything that was happening. I had the mirror here, watching stuff come out my skin.
See how they're all different? What's really interesting about steatocystomas is you can have one single person with multiple bumps like this, and out from each of these bumps comes something different.
Oh.
There's another one. You're cute. They range from being really buttery.
Oh, man.
To kind of greasier and darker orange in color.
Wow.
I've seen ones that look like the consistency of a rubber band.
Oh, sorry, that one squirted.
They're fun to remove. They're fun to remove, very satisfying to watch.
Ooh.
Sometimes we do a guessing game. What color is it gonna be?
I think this one might be yellow. Ooh, God. And here it comes. Oh, it looks like a ribbon. Oh, my God.
It is a ribbon.
You know how a ribbon is set up like flat but long? It was coming out like that. It was epic. Ooh, man. Just look at that.
Good stuff.
That is excellent. Look at that. You know what chitlins look like? They look like that a little bit.
Gross.
Yeah.
Taj was a joy. He was a joy for his personality, and he was a joy for his steatocystomas. They were wonderful pops, and he's definitely gonna be less bumpy.
So I'm just gonna try to take it off on your ear itself. Make sure nothing ever hurts, okay? Just take as little of your normal skin as possible.
Amber's here, and she has 2 pretty big keloids on both of her ears. Trauma causes keloids, but for me to remove a keloid, I have to cause trauma. So I'm trying to cause as little trauma as possible.
It's off.
That single keloid was pretty straightforward. It wasn't really attached very much at all, and it was in a good part of the ear that had some stretch, so I could just close that wound side to side. The second ear is definitely going to be more complicated. It has 2 keloids, and there's not a lot of skin to move around.
Okay. I'm taking that off. Keloids like to ooze like this. I think they just had such a good blood supply, you know, feeding it.
Yeah.
This one now, again, make sure I'm not hurting you. Okay, let me see. All right, last one. Okay. We gotta get it. There's something that's oozing a little more right there. There's a little vessel that wants to threaten us. It's like, come on, you don't want me. I want to stay here. We will not let you beat us, keloid. We're getting you.
Are those veins and vessels like attached to my ear or anything?
I mean,
they're
all
just
attached to you,
Right.
but you don't need them. They're the end of the organ, but
Oh,
they're
right.
just making it difficult for us to take it off without getting squirted or anything or making a mess. All right, I'm done with it.
This is the biggest cyst that I've ever seen. This is the standing world record of Dr. Pimple Popper's biggest cyst ever.
Okay, this might get wet. That's a cyst, did you see that? All right, we're gonna have to squeeze it. All right, you ready? Get this cyst out of your system here.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
That is a lot of cyst.
Oh, my God.
That's like oatmeal. What is that face for?
I'm just...
What were you doing with a cyst this big?
I don't know.
Walking around with
What is
it. I'm gonna look at oatmeal differently now.
I never really liked oatmeal to begin with.
All this is skin cells. This is all skin cells that are just shed.
What does that mean, though?
Like maybe you had an injury, maybe something hit this and traumatized it and some of your skin got stuck underneath
Okay.
and it started to shed into the sac, and that's what all this is. It's just wet, dead skin cells that shed from you. You can feel him, he's right on the surface there. All the structures that we're worried about are all deeper. Actually, a lot of them are under muscle. I don't intend to go anywhere under any kind of muscle. But the only issue I have is that if this has been partially removed before, it's sometimes there's scar tissue and it's stuck to you. Bring down, you see it. I think it's like a little eyeball of fat. And how are you doing over there?
I'm good. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Don't fool with me here. This is
No,
not
I'm
the
totally
time to
fine.
fool with me. Okay. So I'm just gonna reach around because I want to use my fingers because they're obviously not sharp and I can feel around it and try to loosen around it.
When I'm probing deeper in the neck area, I am trying to use non-sharp tools. I'm gonna use my fingers, I'm gonna use rounded tip scissors because you don't wanna accidentally cut something that you don't want to cut.
No, not yet. He is stuck to you down there. I'm trying to keep it whole. It's one of those fibrous, sticking to you lipomas. Oh my gosh, what a pain it is. It is Tommy's a bigger pain than Paul. But we're only gonna be able to evict one of them.
I'm realizing it is a very fibrous lipoma. It is stuck to her skin. It's not something that's gonna easily pop out.
We're about to give in and just try to pull him out in pieces.
Okay.
One little piece of Tommy, his leg, looks much the same though. He looks much the same. You okay?
Yeah, that was just weird. I could feel like,
You pushing?
no, like my arm.
Or your arm, your
shoulder.
nerves, right?
Something, yeah, like
Triggered, right?
triggered.
Because I'm pulling on you. See, it's like really close to your
It's
nerves and
touching
things
my,
like that.
Yeah, I could tell.
So me going like this does that?
Yeah, yeah.
Right there?
Like I could feel it in the back of my neck.
Oh my God. He's stuck to down deep where there's important nerves and vessels. Look, he's right there. It just looks so easy.
My shoulder.
See, it's pulling on you, huh?
Yeah.
What does it feel like? It wants to lift your shoulder? Pulling.
Yeah, it feels like a rubber band.
This damn thing. Must be stuck to your nerve down there.
This is a bad situation. This lipoma wound around nerves and arteries and veins.
I'm closing him up.
All right.
All right, everybody?
To try to remove it entirely is just not a risk that I think we should take.
Just take a nice deep breath. You might just fall in the baby.
I'm a little bit worried since it's so close to my eyeball.
All you need to do is just stay still here, and I'm just gonna kind of pull on this, okay?
I'm just ready for this whole thing to be over with.
Okay.
Ready?
It's really essentially hanging over her eye. So I'm very careful. Eyelid skin is the thinnest skin on the body, so you can't go very deep. This is also very, very close to a very important structure that I don't want to damage. There's a lot of things that can go wrong here.
We're trying to remove just as little normal skin as possible so we can just get this and pop it out of a little slit here.
And then make sure that like all of it comes out so it won't come out
Yeah,
after.
of course. You really think I'm just gonna take part of it? You gotta keep you looking cute. We're getting it, I see it.
Cysts definitely can have funny smells. I mean, I don't react like I smell anything. I definitely don't put my nose down in there and smell it, but they usually smell something along the range of maybe like spoiled cheese or toe jam.
I'm trying to keep all your eyelashes too, because I'm a woman too. I know what our eyelashes mean to us.
It's probably hard to do because it looked like it was up against.
Oh, you're
somewhere
right
I
up
would
against
look
your
at.
eyelashes, girl. Almost got it. I think I almost got it in one piece, too. Come on, you're right here, little number.
Wasn't one spared.
Put that up there. Okay, I still don't know for sure what this is, so let's see.
Anthony's here today. He's got a bump right smack in the middle of his face. I'm not quite sure what it is exactly, but I'm gonna find out soon because we're gonna try to remove it.
I mean, my little line here. Make sure nothing ever hurts. And this is kind of close to your eyes, so keep your eyes closed in case something drips into it. Sometimes the numbing medicine can drip into there. I do like to take these out whole and clean. I don't know if I can do that with this one because I'm gonna take it out of a smaller area, but I wanna, at least it gives me an idea what it is. You all right?
Yeah, I don't feel anything.
Good, that's the way we like it. All right, so I can see it. It's definitely a cyst, but I can't get it out of this little hole here we made. Let me see if I can wiggle around. And it's a lot bigger than what it looks like on the surface. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze it, okay?
Now that I know that this is a cyst, I have to figure out the best way to remove this, creating as small a scar as possible, but also ensuring that I remove it entirely.
I'm gonna give it a squeeze. Make sure nothing's ever hurting. Just gonna squeeze a lot of it out.
feel anything.
Good.
I just feel you like
Pushing on you, right? I need to open it up a little bit more. But so far, we got a little bit of it. It's this cheesy kind of texture, kind of like paper pulp. So that's what all this is. This is actually not the sac, it's just the contents of it. You're doing awesome.
Thanks.
I can feel it still under there, so. See, it's like a never ending, it keeps going. Now, have you ever gotten a black eye?
I have.
You have? Have you ever gotten a black eye from a 5-foot tall girl, though? No. Well, just you wait. You're probably gonna have a little black eye. It's still the internal contents. That's not the sac. I can see a little of the sac wall right here. This is the sac wall here. See that? See the opening there? You can see that? Okay.
I've squeezed all the internal contents of the cyst out, so I've essentially deflated that balloon under the skin. Now I need to make sure that I get rid of all the sac wall, because if I don't, there's a chance that it can grow back bigger, it can grow back more complicated, and I am not gonna let a cystic sac knock me down. No way.
Just trying to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, that's the sac. There we go. Look at that part. Hair coming out. It's like excavating. Like I'm in a cave. All right. That is a little space you had. I don't want it to like explode on me here. That's why we wear splash guards. Looks like it is so far though.
You cutting?
I am.
Oh.
Isn't that weird? Wouldn't even know,
sure?
huh? I'm sure I am. It's amazing what you can do under local anesthesia, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Just undermining a little with my fingers. It's a much safer way to do it, you know, because you can feel and also you can really loosen something up without using anything sharp. This is literally a deep tissue massage. All right, ready? I think we're gonna get a nice little pop here.
I'm almost a little sad that I'm gonna lose part of them.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Oops, sorry, splash there.
Oh, dude, looks like a brain just came out of your back.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a boob? Not a boob anymore?
So that's just fat, or?
It is. I'm gonna show it to you in a little bit. You'll
Okay.
see it. Do you feel lighter? Oh, I almost dropped him.
She almost dropped your baby.
Yikes.
You dropped my boob?
So have been a 5-second rule I would have gotten, okay? So it looked like we got it pretty much out entirely.
Brandy came to visit me today. She's a wonderful young lady who has this big growth above her left breast. Really this kind of third boob. I'm trying to get this out really carefully and efficiently, but also I need to make sure she's comfortable and she's not freaking out. The fact that I'm pulling out this mass from her chest, inches away from her, using a sharp blade, a single glance would be something that you would never forget.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I see it. I got my finger on it, so let's try to get it out here. Are you okay? Yeah, make sure you get good oxygen there. You're a woman. That makes you tough. I know you are. I know, that's why I'm stopping. I'm just trying to make sure you remember to breathe and get good oxygen in your lungs. Yes. So I'm gonna squeeze you just because I'm trying to get it out of a small little hole here, okay? You okay?
Yeah.
You're doing awesome. Gonna wiggle you around. People have asked if they can keep it. People definitely ask if they can hold it. People ask how much does that weigh? You haven't done any of those things, huh? No. Not necessarily.
You have to pay attention to how the patient is feeling. And part of that is talking to them, too. If you're thinking about how to answer a question, you're not so thinking about what's going on.
Would you say it's a he or she? I don't know.
It's really important here that I protect Brandy and her mind, really.
That hurts right there? I know, your nerves are getting, but you almost got him.
Good.
I just need to wrestle with him a little bit. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
But if you can handle me wrestling with him, it'll be better in the long run.
Dr. Lee was comforting me, but I started feeling like I might get sick. I really don't know if I can get through it.
Ow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, you hate this. You hate this.
This lipoma is a bigger problem than I expected. It's not really popping out nice and easily. It's found little nooks and crannies to kind of hide under. And I'm also aware of the fact that my pulling and pushing on her is freaking her out more. But I'm trying to get this out as quick as I can.
I'm just using my fingers, nothing sharp. Okay. You're doing awesome, girl. You can do this. You can do anything. But he's almost all the way out here. You're doing awesome. Oh, you're over here on this side. All right, honey, all right. He's just stuck to you a little bit here. We got him, though. We're getting him. Ouch. Okay, okay. That was the last big piece. Okay, let's take a look again. Okay. Just be careful. Even though I think it's a lipoma, it might be a cyst. So I'm gonna block myself. I was mistaken. Oh, it's a cyst. Give me a kidney basin, please. You never know when you cut into a bump what is exactly going to be in there. This is a cyst, and it's about to blow. Like oatmeal. Yours is like oatmeal.
Looks exactly like oatmeal.
It does. Just need some brown sugar or something, I don't know.
Some cinnamon.
Some cinnamon. I tried to aspirate some contents from a syringe, and sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. The reason that I thought it was a lipoma was because I could not imagine a cyst being that big and being right there on his shoulder. I thought for sure if that was a cyst, he would have popped it by then. Now, the only issue with these cysts is you gotta get the whole sac out
Right,
now.
yeah,
So the sac is very thin-walled, but now it's pretty much flat. That's a good thing. All right, could take that away. Anthony is here to remove this bump on the back of his neck. It's a really tough area to remove a lipoma, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be a really nice pop. Sometimes these lipomas can be a little bit like they grab onto you. He's there, but he's like hanging on. I can already tell he's planted his feet down. He's like, okay, well, this is gonna be a fight. Let's see if we can do anything about it. Let's hope we can get this one out as a nice pop.
I see it. It's chicken. Yes, it is. Oh, you're popping everywhere.
Yeah.
Pop it, pop.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. He's got this thing stuck on him. Let's see, though. We're gonna get it.
Oh, she'll get it. Oh, Sandra, get it.
Anthony's lipoma is wedged in there pretty deep, and that always kind of concerns me because I have to go there blindly and really try to release it from underneath, and I just don't like that idea. I mean, there's a spinal cord there's a lot of important structures, so I just don't like to reach under there with anything sharp and try to pull that out. I mean, it's really lodged under there, and that's always concerning to me. I think we're getting him. I think he might come out in one piece. Ooh, I felt a loosening right there.
Get this out in one piece. I told you that's
Awesome. That's the goal, right? That's when you get the
golden nugget.
Yeah. That is. But I hope so. I don't want to say too soon, but I do feel like it's coming now. You okay, sweetie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Push.
Oh, wow, look at it.
Yes,
girl, yes.
Yeah.
Beauty.
I've never had a peanut gallery quite like Anthony and his daughters, but I'm not gonna let them distract me. I'm gonna get this thing out.
Cute one. Oh yeah, we have our own sound effects.
One little plum. Golden nugget. I told you that's what we're going for.
It's like a plum size.
Like a little plum.
You feeling okay? You breathing okay and everything, right? You let me know if you're ever in any distress.
I will.
Gonna carefully look. See when we see it. Just still seeing a little layer of regular fat. Let's take another little peek. This looks like a lipoma. It looks like Belinda has a lipoma here. I just hope that it's not connected to deeper structures underneath. I hope it's not holding on to her and that I could just pop this out nice and easy. I'm just gonna kind of loosen it up with my finger.
You're not bothering me, you're fine.
Good. You're so easygoing. Does everybody in your family tell you that?
Well, all the doctors do.
All the doctors do?
Yeah, because I don't complain about nothing.
I don't know if it's gonna completely come out yet, but it is gonna pop. Trying to get it out of a tiny little hole here so we keep you looking cute. We got it. It wanted to come out. It was waiting. Let me put him out on this table here a minute.
This is a lipoma jackpot. When you get the lipoma out in one piece, it's so exhilarating, it's so exciting, it makes you feel good. This is why I love to remove lipomas.
Make sure we're never hurting you.
Nicole's other doctors have warned her that this could be migrated breast tissue or extra breast milk. So I don't know what I'm gonna find under here.
So it's kind of like I only see mainly fat here. It's like fat that's herniating out, which can be breast or glandular tissue. But I think we just have to take a lot of this out. See how it just wants to, it's like it wants to bulge out. All right, let me see what we got here. Look how that just wants to come out here.
And it's ready to go, isn't it?
Well, it does want to herniate right here. Like, it just wants to come out, but I don't want to take out too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to decide, I think this is glandular tissue, but I'm going to try to take out the perfect amount, and that's what I'm taking my time and kind of trimming this, okay?
Herniation means that this tissue, whatever it is pushing outward. The fact that this tissue is herniating does not tell me what type of tissue this is. It doesn't tell me if it's regular fat or breast tissue. I don't know what this is.
See this one sitting up here? It actually might even be a little bit more what we call a warty keratosis. And I just take these, I have these special scissors that have serrations in them, so it grips things really well, like especially skin tags and things.
Oh.
And there we go. There's your little friend.
Wow.
Here he is, gone.
And I didn't feel anything.
Oh, good. Well, that's the way it should be. You can actually, once you're numb, see that? How you can just kind of scratch it off? See? There you go, gone.
As I'm treating all of her bumps, I'm looking at them and making sure that they're not something that I think is at risk. Because if there is something that I think is suspicious by any means, I'm gonna send that tissue in to have it looked at.
There you go, there's another one. But now look, they're taking good care of you. Let's do a few of the smaller ones with the little laser. Because this is really where I want to do the most, because I feel like this is where you see, you know, when she wears most of her clothes. And these are the ones she's gonna be the most happy with. Everybody, okay, ready? Once, close your eyes.
A KTB laser targets dark tissue. It kind of makes it explode and it makes this popping noise that you can hear.
You hear that pop? What does it smell like to you?
Ah, it smells like burned skin.
You're doing okay. It's a little bit hot, I know. Yes. But halfway through there, okay? All right, almost there, almost there. There we go. 2,473 pulses right there. I'm gonna squeeze it. I don't know if I can get it. Ah, come on, it's stuck to you. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We got him. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ready? This is gonna be a pop, I think. That's the way it should be, this one.
I'm curious, has nobody else tried to do it themselves here?
No.
I'm the first one.
Absolutely not. You have to.
You're so
yes,
really
you
offended.
absolutely are the first one. That's actually truly my worst fear. I do not want people that watch my videos to find, you know, because I think that sometimes they watch it so much that you almost feel like you could do it because it's like from my perspective. So you're like, wow, I could do that. That doesn't look that hard. It's like slipping away from me. God, this lipoma was a pain in the butt.
I would say usually in the back, that's probably the thickest skin on our body. A lot of times there's little fibrous bands that kind of hold the lipoma in place. So because of those two things, lipomas in the back are usually a little bit more difficult to remove.
Here we go, here we go. He's coming now. Yeah, you would not be, I mean, didn't think you could do the other one by yourself, but I don't think you could do this one. Oh, see, I got him, but he's not coming. Get out of there, dude.
Sometimes I'll wiggle a lipoma as I'm pulling it out because oftentimes it's just wedged in there. In this case, I gave it a little wiggle, but it didn't fully pop out, and that's because it's stuck to deeper structures.
He's been with me for 8 years, so I don't think he's going anywhere.
He's stuck on you. Here we go, here we go. Man, you got a really, really stubborn one, this, just like you. Don't want to listen.
I think everyone would agree with that.
We got him. There we go, number 3.
No way.
He was stuck to you.
Wow.
Okay, cutie. You're the most important here. You should always feel comfortable. You might just feel me pushing on you, but you shouldn't feel anything sharp. Make sure I'm never hurting you, okay?
Yeah.
Good, you're doing awesome. We got a lipoma here for sure.
I'm glad I can't see it. If there was like a mirror up there, I wouldn't look at it.
You wouldn't look at it?
No.
Don't need to look at it.
I'm just gonna try to get rid of some of the fibrous connections that's like stuck to you here. I'm just gonna release it a little bit with my fingers, moving it around, see if I can't squeeze it out even. You're doing awesome. You can see there's little connections and fibrous bands, so I'm just trying to break them up here. Your boob is out.
Yay!
It is out.
If you find my car keys in there, let me know.
You heard that
I
one.
did. I felt it.
You felt a little pop there with this one. One thing that I'm concerned about is certainly the number of scars that I create. Here's your first one.
Wow.
There you go. I'll line them up. So if I can remove some of these bumps out of one slit in the skin, that would be wonderful. Can you look down a little bit? Can you see that? You see that?
Uh-huh.
There it goes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look, did you see that? That's a cute little double, a little booty. That was like a twerk. Usually I do maybe 1, 2, or even 3 lipomas per patient, but there's no telling how many lipomas are actually under there. Oh my gosh. He's almost there. There we go. Phew. I feel like I've been doing this all day.
That's disgusting.
I've got April in a certain position, and I've removed all the lipomas I can with her arm in that position, but I know that I'm gonna be putting in her multiple new positions, and there are new challenges everywhere that I go. I have to pay attention to the nerves under there, the muscles under there, and make sure that I'm not wading into territory that I don't want to be in. Okay, here's another big one here that I'm not sure what's going on under here. That was good. That was a satisfying one, I will say. Messing under anyone's body is no joke, but I'm certainly paying attention to the areas that I know that there are nerves that run more superficial in the skin, maybe run above the muscle, because these are areas that I have to be more cautious of. So I'm really cautious of this area in particular, because there's the ulnar nerve that traverses over your elbow, but in particular this area too, the antecubital area. This is where a lot of nerves that allow us to open and close our hands, and we need to be very careful in those areas. This is all just from your left arm. Whew. Look at all your little gremlins you had. You had a litter. How many have I done on you? 30, 31, 32, 34, 35. No, 6, 37, 38. 38.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
I've just removed 38 lipomas, 38 from April's left arm. That is crazy, ridiculous. I've never removed that many lipomas, and that was only her left arm. I filled up entire surgical trays, so I've got a whole new tray to try to tackle her right arm next. Alrighty, Missy, here we go. Let's get rid of all the rest of these here. All right, let's start here. Let's turn your head just a little bit in. There you go. You see, there's one. That was a mama. They're just in here like rocks. Oh, carpal tunnel. Okay. Oh, we're so close. See, I'm losing count now.
we have one more up here, and then we're done.
Felt that.
You did, yeah, weird. That was like giving birth right there. Okay, I think that's everything. 9. Oh, there we go, 30. 38 on your left, 30 on your right. There's 68 total. 68 total.
This is an absolute record for me. I've never removed this many lipomas from a person in one sitting. My fingers are numb. It seems like the anesthesia has finally taken effect. Genner doesn't seem to be as in much pain. He's not flinching as much. I think I can finish this whole case.
You shouldn't feel anything,
okay?
okay?
Okay.
So turn your head a little this way. I'm gonna start slow, okay? Just one little arrow right here. You okay?
Yeah.
Good.
So far, so good. Thankfully, Genner is starting to feel more comfortable in this position, so I need to move really quick. This tool has an electric current that goes through it, and this current allows the wire to heat up so you can cut through tissue very quickly. We use a vacuum to help suck up any of the smoke that's created from burning Genner's skin. You know, we want to remove the smell of burnt skin and also protect all of us in the room from inhaling his skin.
It's like making it shrink in front of my face because it's so oily here. Just all oil. It's like you're sculpting at a clay and you see your face emerge.
I feel like it's the closest I get to being a sculptor. I've got to unearth this nose and the rounds and the curves of the nose without taking off too much, because once you remove too much, you can't put it back.
How thick this is, it's all oil. Getting smaller. There's a chunk of sebum here, see that?
Rhinophyma surgery looks maybe a little bit brutal. It's actually kind of fun, especially when you come across these pockets of sebum or oil.
Look at this oil here.
It's like you're eating salted caramel vanilla ice cream that has little chocolate-covered squares of caramel in it. And you're taking scoops away, and you never know when you're gonna hit one gem of a square of caramel. That's exactly what it's like. That is extremely satisfying. I guess in a sick derm way, you know?
I think we're done. Okay, let's take a look. Turn that off again for me for a moment. You're relieved that was that terrible? That was like childbirth, huh?
I feel like the snake shedding for a new skin. I feel much better.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. Much better than before.
Yeah, and it's gonna be better than this too. How long has it been? Almost 15 years.
Yeah. Not only the skin will heal, my heart will feel.
That's the most important.
Yeah. When I look at the mirror for the first time, I'm very much happy. And to that person in the mirror, I would say, we have already won. We have already overcome this problem.
Oh, my Lord.
Chris has 2 issues today. He's got pretty extensive psoriasis and this pilar cyst on his scalp.
So there was stuff in there?
Well, yeah.
This stuff fascinates me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's stuck to you. All right, one little push. There we go. You had a garlic bulb in there. That's what it looks like.
Yay.
There's our little friend. The consistency of the wall of a pilar cyst is very much like the wall of an olive. You can squeeze it and it kind of bounces back to the same shape. And then it's filled with kind of like when you have a blue cheese stuffed olive.
It's like kind of like he's got this shard under here, like this strange sliver, like a piece of bark.
Matt came to me because of his neurofibromatosis. He has many skin tumors inside and out. I've decided to help him, if I can, remove some of those painful, deeper-seated tumors.
Dab it again. I'm excited to show this to you.
Oh, please do.
What is that?
Literally little worms.
I wonder if the other ones are gonna look like this. Let's see what this one looks like.
Yeah.
This one was a little bit like kind of deeper. Okay, let's see if this one will squeeze out. This one looks like Patrick from SpongeBob. This is another one that I haven't seen before. It looks like a little starfish, and it doesn't really fit into any category in my mind. It doesn't look like a cyst, doesn't look like a lipoma, doesn't look like a neurofibroma. What is it? There we go.
Holy smokes.
Yours are like cartoon characters. That's what they are. As I turned Matt around to really remove the one on his back, I noticed that that one didn't move like that. It really seemed to be stuck to deeper structures. That to me is concerning because that means that this might be an aggressive growth that could be malignant, it could be life-threatening. This is the Papa one. There he is. It's like a little eyeball under there. Come to mama, Papa. Pulling on you, okay? Make sure it's not terrible, because it's stuck to you down below.
Jeez.
Almost got him, almost got him. Phew. We're gonna send those out. Find out what the heck they are.
The last time that I was this nervous was maybe when I went on my first date, maybe.
Oh, tell me about this first date. When I have a patient as nervous as Yami, I like to use talk aesthesia. I talk to patients and ask them open-ended questions so they are really distracted from what I'm doing. Did you really like it?
No, I mean, not really, you know. I mean, he was a
nerve-wracking?
cool guy, but it's just, he looked like a spoon, you know, like
A
it was,
spoon?
yeah, like a big head and skinny, I don't know.
I just lost my bet. This is not a lipoma, this is a cyst. You have a cyst here. That's good, it's gonna pop out.
It's a cyst.
Yes.
Yes.
It's got little flecks in it, like chives. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm relieved. I'm relieved.
Good, there's still more coming. I've never seen cyst contents like Yami's. I mean, hers looked like grits with chives. Here's that hard bit. It's stuck right here. Now I have to figure out this hard knot under the skin. I've got to figure out what it is, and I've got to figure out a way to get it out. But let's see if I have to loosen this little bit right here. It's like you got a little coin under here. You're doing great. You're doing great. That's that hard bit right there. We'll take a look at in a little bit. All right. You got anything you want to put in here, precious in here? No extra change?
No. That's funny.
Pat has a bunch of seborrheic keratoses. She's peppered with them all over her torso, her neck, parts of her face. One of the best ways of treating them is hitting them with a little bit liquid nitrogen. Oh, you're tough. You can handle this, but it's cold.
I am tough.
I'm surprised at the way that Pat is reacting because when that liquid nitrogen first hits your skin, it often makes people jump. It's like a coldness boring deep under your skin, and she's like not even budging at all. Oh, if you can tolerate me, I might be able to do most of them here. That's
I'm tough.
Just cry uncle if you need a break.
Okay.
I gotta get a new one, cause see, that's got frostbite on it now. Look at that, it's all frosted, so I gotta use a new one. I don't think I've ever had a patient with the pain tolerance that Pat has. A lot of patients can't tolerate this procedure. I call it the Muhammad Ali syndrome because when you come at them with that liquid nitrogen, they're like bob and weave, they get out of your way. I'm a Muhammad Ali. I'm the same way. I do the same thing. I float like a butterfly and I sting like a bee. I gotta switch that out, thank you. Imagine if you get frostbite in something, how it aches later. Well, the skin aches when you're treating it, and it aches later. I think she knows that if I sense any discomfort in her, I might pause, and she's not gonna give me an ounce of emotion because she wants them all gone. In my whole career, I've never had anybody withstand me treating more than 40 or 50 of these seborrheic keratoses. I have never treated more than that at one time. She is tough. I know this does not feel good if she makes it like it's nothing.
Once you get used to that little piercing sting, you know what to expect.
Used to that.
I was practicing relaxing, and I did the mind over matter thing. I was comparing that pain to other pain that I've experienced. I had migraines until I was in my 50s, so that's how I was able to get through that.
Looking good. I think I got most of them. I'm not trying to push your head off the chair.
Okay.
So just resist me when I resist me. You get it? That's one of my little cyst jokes.
Resist me.
Resist me. You just got it?
Did, yes.
Jenny has 3 bumps on her head that we're about to remove. The ones on the back of her head are pretty small and not really noticeable. However, the one on the front of her scalp is pretty noticeable. Not only is it important for me to remove this bump completely, but I've got to make sure I don't leave her with a big old bald spot. I have a little theory on my Pilar cyst. I usually see them in 3s if they're somewhat small, because I feel like once you get 3, you're like, okay, now there's something wrong here. Like, what is going on? This one looks like a tick, kind of.
It's like name
An engorged tick. Guess what? We're on to number 2.
What?
And so far, your cysts are behaving, but I don't like to talk so soon because then I jinx it. I'm gonna push against you again, okay? Can you dab that top again? Oh, okay. Got it. Did you feel that little pop?
I heard that.
Yes, I heard it.
That's crazy. I can feel that.
Well, it is your head.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna lower your head down a little bit.
Okay.
And this is Big Mama.
Oh, yeah.
But you're feeling pretty good right now.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, good. Good. So are we. I'm gonna give you a little squeeze here. You okay?
Yep.
You just heard it?
I did.
You heard a pop. Right, I know.
I hear it.
It's like she had gnocchi on her scalp.
Oh,
the little pasta bowls. That's what it is, gnocchi. Oh yeah, it did bust. I thought I felt it pop over there. You saw it? Okay. Did he get that? I hope it did. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right, looks gorgeous. All the cysts are gone. I am removing a little extra skin on the unicorn bump area. Once I do that, she'll have less of a bald spot. Okay, I'm just gonna go very superficial because I wanna see if I can do this without it getting me. There's a big balloon under here, and usually if I don't get a nick in it, I can take it out whole, but I don't know if I can take this out whole. Come on out. Stuck on her, man. Come on. Sorry about that. If only I could take this out without it. Oh, I popped that side too. All right, well, now I've done it. Now I've made a mess. I've been trying not to, but I think I have to just squeeze it, okay? Oh, let's get some stuff ready here. Maybe right here. There you go. You okay? We're just gonna squeeze some of this out onto, if I can. This just looks like the biggest pilar cyst I've ever seen. Due to the size of Arisa's cyst, I know that there's gonna be a lot of extra skin. So that last bit of cyst is really stuck to some of her scalp skin, so I've decided to snip off part of her scalp with the cyst, because I know that I'm not gonna need it in the end. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do to make sure this looks pretty here.
Y ahora va a arreglarlo como para que se vea bien.
Araisa's scar is going to be hidden by her hair, and I'm going to remove certain parts of her scalp and place the scar nicely so that the hair grows in the normal direction. You okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, good.
Yep.
You may be a little sore tonight, but I don't think it's anything that even a little Tylenol can help with. Not going below that muscle if we don't have a fight, you know. If we have a fight, it could be something different. Right there, here he is. He's like in its own little capsule. Bada boob. Okay, I'm gonna push against you, okay? Okay, let's see about this little bad boy here. Johnny's pop was really quite beautiful, just like he is. But the bottom of it was a little bit tethered. It's a little stuck to his muscle. I'm just working on that last little bit that's kind of wanting to stay with you, so.
Woo.
Okay.
Woo. Hello.
So for me to pull it a little bit, it elicits a little discomfort from him. So you're doing okay?
Well, there's
Just
a
push it
little
on
pain
you.
right there. There's a little pain
Oh,
right
I'm
there.
sorry, a little pinch? Is it stingy?
The whole area is now starting to ache.
Okay. We've almost got him all the way out. Almost got him out. I think it's just pulling on your muscle underneath, but it's just because it's kind of stuck to you a little bit. You okay?
Well, it's hurting a little bit.
Because I'm pulling on you, but I almost have him. I disengage a tethered lipoma very carefully. You'll see me mainly use my fingers. I'm trying not to use any sharp objects because I want to probe down deeper in any area that I shouldn't be, and certainly I don't want to disturb his muscles or any deeper structures. I think we got him. I think we got him. One last thing to do, just to stitch Johnny up and send him home bada boobless. Okay, you wanna see bada boob? This is bada boob.
Holy mackerel. Man alive. That is crazy.
You okay? I hope you don't feel like we're pinning you down. I know we just met.
It's okay.
Amber's here because she's got a bunch of bumps on her face and even some on her armpits. I'm gonna try to remove the biggest bumps and see if I can get her looking and feeling a little better. But then I have a lot of homework to do. Looks better already there. Now let's get this one here. Nothing's hurting you. Okay. So we're gonna send one for biopsy. So I'll put one right here.
Weird not to see that thing out of the corner of my eye now.
Now I'm gonna move on to her armpits. I'm really curious about these because they're under the skin. They're not really raised up on top of the skin. So what are these exactly? Okay, let's see what you got here. You're eager to see it. You got like diamonds in here maybe. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh.
It's a pearl. See that little thing right there? Solid. Solid. I'm gonna send that in and have that looked at.
Stumping you all over
You
the place.
are. So out popped a little pearl from Amber's armpit. I don't know if this is the same thing as the growths on her face. We'll have to send it to the lab to try to figure it out. You okay? You are tough. Now I'm gonna remove some of the other bumps that are more noticeable on Amber's face. This area, like especially right around the nostrils or right around the mouth, these probably have the most nerves of sensation coming to them, so they're probably the most sensitive areas on our face. And that presents a challenge because I just want her to be comfortable. So as long as she can withstand what I'm doing, I will do as much as I can. Right, okay, that's looking good. Her nose is definitely looking a little bit flatter. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna take a little laser and just try to soften this up a little bit.
Okay.
The thing that's really bothersome for Amber is the bumpiness that she has in her skin. So I wanna smooth that out a little bit using a laser. Now I'm gonna just do one, all right? So you know what I'm talking about here. A little bit right here on her cheek. I know.
Look how much better that's gonna look though. Actually, I see it. See how nice and flat it is? Let's stop it for a minute. I think that what we really did that was the best was just shaving it down a little bit.
Okay.
But it looks good. I think that Amber's gonna be pleased with the results. It's hard to see right now. She definitely has some charring and some burnt skin, but I hope she sees at this point the potential. You wanna take a look right now? Yeah. Just remember, you're gonna be a little bit kind of charred here.
It's a big difference. Got all the biggest ones off. It feels so different. With the bumps gone, I can actually feel my nose is smooth. She was able to get rid of the biggest areas. I'm very excited about how this is gonna look in a week.
So we made this little off of your spinal cord. You know, I don't like the idea of going straight down towards your spinal cord, certainly. Antonio has this lump right smack in the middle of his back, right along his spinal cord. You know, all your really important nerves come out from that area to kind of feed the use of your arms. So I've got to be careful when we remove this bump. You don't want to get into any problems. I'm gonna tug on you. It's stuck until I tease it away. It tugs a little bit. Oh my gosh. I'm too weak. You're proud?
Yeah.
Dang it. Oh gosh. It's stuck a little bit, but I think I can get it if I just move, if I just kind of shimmy around it. So bear with me here. Antonio's lipoma is not being cooperative. It is certainly giving me a little fight. It is fighting back. It's like a workout. I'm panting afterwards. It's really hard for me to predict whether something is gonna pop out or not. And his certainly has stuck its little claws in his back. It doesn't wanna let go. I'm just trying to stay calm to make sure that I can remove this very safely and not really encounter any deeper structures. All right, he's not gonna come out in one full piece, but close. He's got like feet, he's got like hands and feet here. That's the problem. Sorry, lovely noises yours makes. You got a definite chicken cutlet here. Ooh, what noises you got here? You okay, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good. This lipoma is a tough one. It is grumpy, it is stubborn, it doesn't want to come out of its hole, and I have to be really careful with working with it. I don't want to force it out too quickly because it is stuck underneath, and you know, right underneath there is the spinal cord, and I don't want to get anywhere close to a spinal cord. So I really don't want to blindly cut with a scissors or a sharp blade under this lipoma. I really got to coax it out very gently.
You're breathing kind of hard.
Oh, because I was working out.
Dr. Lee's breathing hard and it's setting off my spider sense. I'm a little nervous and worried about it. My shoulders and my arms are really tense.
You can tell if I'm distressed, if I'm concerned. I know. You see that I'm not, though.
Yeah, you're good.
More excited. Come on. Oh, this looks good. It was a little bit wrapped in fibrous tissue. That's why it took me a little bit longer.
Are you cutting in my arm?
Maybe.
I feel like I'm watching a YouTube video. It looks like yellow cottage cheese.
You really?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't eat yellow cottage cheese. I don't think that'll sell well in the store.
No.
I'll do one little bit more on the side.
Oh, that made all the difference, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Just let me wiggle you around. Again, just tell me if anything hurts.
This is so cool.
I'm just gonna pull it. I think we're good. Some people are real excited in here. It's like opening a present at Christmas.
Is it totally not squirting out or anything?
Not yet, but it's right there. All right, we ready? There we go, here we go. Let me make it a little bit bigger. It's a cyst for sure. Do you see that, Sissy? Can you see that?
Can't see it. Oh my gosh. Oh, good grief.
Let's put it into the basin too, okay?
So what's the smelly?
That's cyst. It's like old skin cells that are stuck under you for years, for 15 years. I feel like it would smell like toe jam or something, something that's like your skin's been sitting there for a while. That's essentially what the smell is. I'm putting numbing there, okay? because I have to now like evacuate this whole sac. So you're gonna feel more numbing here. I gotta just,
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's cool?
Yeah.
I never thought you'd be able to sit here and watch this.
I think you're turning her into one of us. This is like the sac wall, and we have to get it out, otherwise that's what makes it kind of come back.
It's just so
weird that's part of you. I'm pretty sure that Janice started off hating this stuff. She could not bear to watch it. But then I feel her over my shoulder peering in and watching every step of my removing the rest of Sherry's cyst. So I think I've created a popaholic. Janice, welcome to the dark side.
Oh my gosh.
There's the sac, see it? It's like a little pouch.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you shouldn't feel anything other than us touching you. Just make sure you're doing okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. So I think there's a little bit of fat that is herniating outwards here. I'm not sure about this lipoma. It's a weird one. This is not what I was expecting. I've started to remove it, and I see fat under there, but it doesn't look like a lipoma kind of fat where it's encapsulated. It just looks like regular fat, as if this fat has herniated out, as if it's just trying to escape from her tush in some way. And so, I gotta get to the bottom of this. Here's the firm part right here. You can see that fatty tissue looks a little bit different. It's like a little firm ball of fat, and it wants to make it pooch out, I guess. Your booty's ending up being a challenge. I'm just trying to tease it out a little bit. I'm just trying to be careful and gentle here. I think it's a nevus lipomatosis superficialis, a herniation of fat, where you have fat that just pushes out onto the skin surface, and it's not really well encapsulated like you normally, would see like a lipoma.
Is this gonna come back?
I think it has more of a chance to come back than a standard lipoma, because a standard lipoma is like its own little entity that sort of pops out whole, but this is you don't really know where it starts or where it ends. It's just kind of pooching out from this little area of loosened skin. I think we're done. Everybody's ready? So essentially, it's like a hot knife that's cutting through butter. So what I'm gonna try to do is really sculpt this part of your nose. You can see all the whiteheads. If we squeeze on them, squeeze out, that's like whiteheads there. So those little chunks of oil. She's got all the sebum stuck in here, just stuck in there. See how it is doing with bleeding. It's doing all right now. One of the most interesting parts about Rhinophyma is, it's this thickened, really oily skin. So a lot of the times while you are taking some of that down, you will unearth little pockets of oil or fat. It almost looks like little pockets of chipped butter. Got a good amount of oil under there that is wanting to about the healing. They're like little pockets of just oil and sebum, it's all just been, collecting in there. That's not unusual. It's just, I want to make sure I don't confuse that for your actual nose. We want to sculpt it down and still have your nose be nice and smooth contour. Okay? Look at his nostril and how much it's opened already. The weight of that. It's already opened up. You could probably breathe a lot better right now. Turn that off for just a moment, please. Thank you. I'm just debating as to what do I do here? You're not really bleeding, but I'm afraid about you bleeding later. Let me do a little on the other side, and then let me see what goes on, okay?
Okay.
At least we can open up those nostrils here. See what that right there? This is real nostril right here. Look, because real nostril has been pushed like this, smooshed down. What I'm gonna do to try to keep this symmetric too, because this side is fuller, is I'm gonna try to take down this here and try to release that nostril. I am seeing it all come off. Isn't that amazing? It's like, I don't want to stop with you. I want to do this forever. I want to get it all down, but I just don't think it's safe. Turn that off again. So I've debulked both nostrils at this point, and I've decided to stop now. The numbing medicine temporarily constricts the blood vessels and minimizes bleeding. But if you're on a blood thinner, when the numbing medicine wears off, you may bleed later. And so this is something, I don't want to get a call at 3 a.m. with poor Patrick holding a bloody napkin on his face saying he can't control his bleeding nose. I mean, that's a little bit of a nightmare. See how it drops off from here and here? This is what we took off, this height. The main reason why I'm stopping at this juncture is because of the uncertainty with your medications and whether they're going to promote more bleeding. And I'd rather make sure that you're safe and that you're not going to bleed excessively when we take off the rest of this area.
Okay.
You make sure I'm not hurting you at all, okay? You feel me pushing on you, but you should not feel anything sharp.
Well, my wife, she said it was affecting my thoughts, my brain.
What?
She said, oh, yeah, you need to have it checked out because I think you're thinking irrational.
I think she's just trying to make sure you get this done.
Yeah, she's a good manipulator like that.
Oh, this is going on TV. Don't you forget that. I see something peeking out already. It's right there, ready. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little squeeze, okay?
All righty.
You got some kind of cyst here. Let's see what kind it is. We could kind of tell sometimes by the wall of it. There's no clear-cut reason why cysts happen, but they just do, and they're fairly common. They do occur in the hair-bearing area because they're derived from the hair follicle, so you're only gonna see them in areas that potentially grow hair. I don't wanna squeeze too hard or else this gets on our wall. You okay?
Yeah, I don't feel anything.
Good. I squeezed out all that cheesy content from Joe's cyst, and I've really discarded that because that's not what really counts. What counts is that sac wall. I need to remove that completely, and I'll send that off to pathology to confirm the diagnosis. Almost there. Done. This looks like it's, I don't know if it's an epidermoid or a pilar cyst. I'm just checking that I got the whole thing. It looks like I did. It's like a little lima bean. Joe has a cyst. It's either an epidermoid or a pilar cyst. The shape of the sac actually tells me that this is most likely a pilar cyst because it's thicker and it kind of retains its shape. Epidermoid cysts tend to be a little thinner and more friable and easily torn, but I'm only gonna get confirmation if I send it off to pathology. All right, so you make sure we're not hurting you at all.
There's a little worry in the back of my mind that it could be cancerous.
I'm just gonna pull on this and see, okay? You guys ready? Yeah, one big swift knock from your dog, and I think you would have had this thing on the floor. It's gone. I mean, it looks like pilar cyst contents underneath, but things can mimic that, so I'm just gonna try to take all that off.
Now that's the skin we're gonna check to make sure there's no thing that we're like really concerned about. Okay. Sorry, a little tightness there. I am happy to tell you that it looks like we pulled together your skin very nicely there. Okay, you wanna see your little friend here?
I do.
You do. It's like almost like a mitten.
It's crazy.
So that, even if it was a skin cancer or a pilar cyst, this is all like wet skin cells. So as it's emerging out, it was drying up and getting hard like that.
Right.
All right, we're ready to boogie. Here we go.
So I guess it's definitely not a blackhead, right?
It's kind of stuck in you a little bit. Definitely multi-lobulated. This is a lipoma, but it's a multi-lobulated lipoma, and that means it has multiple fingers that burrow and get wedged in the skin between normal tissue. I don't think he's gonna come off in one full piece. This is going to be a terror to remove. Come on, I wanna get to the bottom of it before I cut it. Chuck has a Popeye-like lipoma on his upper arm. It's a multi-lobulated lipoma, and that means it has multiple fingers that burrow and get wedged. It has grown for the last 30 years. It's found every little nook and cranny under the skin, and it's gonna be like arm wrestling with this lipoma. Come on, little tugs is all I need. Phew, that was a good chunk. I got part of it out. I'm just trying to get the rest of it. I'm having to pull out this lipoma piece by small piece. If I could find the secret release here, I would. Come on. I just got it right here. It's right there. I had to be really meticulous when I remove a lipoma like Chuck's. It's sort of like you have to feel with your fingers the different little caverns that are under there, and you just have to do this blindly.
Anything I can do?
No, just think expunging thoughts.
I'm hearing noises and I'm feeling tugs. I try not to think negatively. I try to think positively. I'm just hoping that nothing's getting damaged in the fight.
You got a good one here. Phew, that was a good chunk. That made me feel better. I need to make sure that I get every last piece that I can find, because if I leave any part of this lipoma there, there's a chance that it can grow back. God dang it. Okay, I think we're gonna stitch you up. You shouldn't feel anything like I said, okay? Just me pushing against you. Nothing sharp or uncomfortable. Jonathan and Christian are brothers who both have lipomas on their body. Their mom really wants them to have their lipomas removed. Christian is very interested in doing so. Jonathan, not so much. So maybe Jonathan can watch me do Christian's lipoma removal and see how easy and simple it is, and maybe that might change his mind. Mom and brother, you just make sure nothing's bothering you too. If you're feeling like, I can't look, you look away, or you certainly tell us, okay?
Okay.
This is the closest you're ever gonna have to having a baby. I see the lipoma. I'm just kind of trying to disconnect it from the regular fibrous bands we have in our back. I'm gonna give it a little squeeze out here. A lot would have been. Christian looks like he's got a textbook lipoma on his back. It is a little stuck to him, so I do need to detach these fibrous bands that kind of keep it stuck to his body. You okay over there? I hear some noises.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just think like it's a video game.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
I gotta squeeze him a little bit. You're doing great. Come on, you're almost done. You're almost out. Okay, if I'm pulling on you underneath you, let me know.
That's pretty big.
How about you, Jonathan? I hope it's not turning you off of chicken or anything like that.
You're gonna make it into chicken nuggets and feed it to them later.
Oh my gosh, your mom's
Try it.
sick. Your mom is crazy.
You're doing great. Almost got them all. All right, he's coming here. Okay. Okay, it's welcome to the world, baby Christian. Christian Jr.
Christian.
Christian surgery went excellently. I think it's gonna heal really well. And now I'm gonna leave it up to Jonathan. Let's see if he thinks he's able to hack getting his lipoma hacked. Make sure I'm never hurting you, okay?
No, you're fine.
Okay, good. You're doing great.
I can definitely hear it. It kind of feels like you're scratching on paper. That's all it is.
Just you hear that scratch, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try to take off a little of this skin overlying this keloid to see whether we can't use it to close this area. That's why I'm making all these like snipping noises here. I make sure to keep some of that skin that's actually on top of the keloid there because I need that skin to be able to cover up the area where the keloid was. I can still feel this is keloidal tissue. It's that tougher, firmer tissue. So I'm gonna try to take out all of that. I really wanna remove all the keloid tissue because it will have less chance of recurring.
Mom, my eye's about to drip. I don't
Your
mess
eye?
up.
What is
on the other side? I'm about to cry.
Well, don't cry.
We can't.
You wanna dab it with something? We can dab it, here.
It's gonna drip and my makeup is gonna mess up.
Oh, you worried about your makeup.
Hurry. Mama, hurry. No, on the side of my eye. On the side. On the side of my, right there.
Oh, so I can't go on that other side now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my eye watering is making my glue come off my eyelash.
I understand. I got glue if you need it.
No, go up some. Go up. Yeah, go right into my eye. There you go. Ooh, okay.
Are you the diva in the family?
Yes.
Yes. It's really great when a patient is not stressed about their surgery at all. It makes my life so much easier. Taylor seems more concerned with her makeup. She's so bossy to her mom.
Oh, my mom, wet one more time. Come on.
Oh. Now it won't be so wet because we're gonna cover you up there. I feel confident that I removed all the scar tissue from Taylor's first ear. Now I'm moving on to the next one. Let me see if I can do the same thing there.
Oh, wait, I gotta, oh my gosh.
What is it?
I gotta sneeze. Oh, okay.
You can sneeze.
Okay, it's gone away.
Oh.
What does it look like? Just chopped off?
Chopped off.
Oh, her ears, they're so small. They like try to dodge me, I feel like. The fact that Taylor has these cute little tiny ears and I'm working in this little nook and cranny, you know, right behind her ear, it's taking me a little longer to put the stitches in. The last little bit now. It looks good. It's just bumpy right now.
No, you're
forewarn
fine.
you. Finally, I finished putting the last stitch on Taylor's ears. They're a little bumpy today because there's a little swelling, but tomorrow they're gonna look fantastic. But it's important to be vigilant after you have a keloid removed. Keep your eye on that area. Make sure that it is not getting more itchy, it's not getting painful, you're not getting a scar that's getting more raised. Those are the first signs that a keloid could be returning. So if Taylor sees any signs, she really should follow up with another dermatologist in her area. Welcome. Let me show her too.
Oh,
she's
wow.
a deciding factor, really.
Guys, the time is now. Oh my gosh, y'all, I haven't had a normal ear in I don't know how long.
So the bumpiness there is just numbing.
Yeah, I know, I know.
It settles down.
Oh my gosh, that is too cute. My whole life has changed now that I'm not held back from certain hairstyles and how I can wear my hair. I'm definitely gonna start modeling now, for sure.
What's like this?
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, good. Ken is here with his wife. He has many cysts. He is very nervous, and I want to make sure he's comfortable, but I really want to get off all the ones that are painful for him. I'm gonna push against you. Looks just like more like a regular cyst. This one does.
Oh, wow, look at her.
It's like she's just enjoying this so much.
I am. I really am enjoying this. Like every little piece that come out.
Guess what? We're done with that one.
See there?
Get out of town. Well, I'm out of town.
This first cyst that I removed was really small. Ken seems to have calmed down now, so now I think is the time for me to tackle a bigger cyst. Oh, now I see. There's like a threesome here. Mm-hmm. These are the biggest steatocystomas I've ever seen. growing big. Okay, you ready? It's like you had a rubber band in there.
Oh, look at her.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. Ice cream machine.
Exactly what
it looks like ice cream. They come out of the ice cream machine, vanilla.
She is having the time of her life.
Your hands just about don't put me to sleep.
Oh, that's good. That's the best compliment I can get. I'm so happy that Ken is fully relaxed now because that makes the procedure so much easier. This next one, you got all colors of the rainbow.
Yes.
You do. All right, 2. One more here. The mama.
Oh, look at there.
Come on out of there, man.
Oh, she did.
That was heavy. See, look at this sack. It's like a water-carrying jug, like a bladder. You can carry something in it. It's like a purse.
I smell it. Welcome.
I would say a smaller percentage of them have a smell than do not. But a cyst is gonna have a smell if it is infected or inflamed because that's when bacteria is involved. And they smell like old toe jam, like skin that is just wet and has been sitting around for a long time, all mashed in something, and now you're releasing it to the world. What is that gonna smell like? He has a good sense of smell, huh? I'm not smelling anything. The important thing for me as a physician is to not make the patient feel embarrassed. He knows that they smell. Everybody in the room knows that they smell, but I'm not going to talk about it. Patients come to me because of something that they're embarrassed about, and I don't want to make them feel more embarrassed. Righty, part 2. There he is. I see him. One hard push, and sometimes it'll squirt out. It's like you had an egg yolk in your head. Alrighty. I have 2 more bumps to pop on Ken's back, but he has many more bumps than that, and I just want to make sure I'm getting all the ones that are causing him the most pain. Looking good. All right, let's put stitches and you're done. After 7 pops, we're finally done. I just gotta stitch him up and he's good to go.
How you feel?
Wonderful, baby. It wasn't nothing like I was thinking. She do a wonderful job.
I told you.
Words cannot even explain how happy I am. If I can just open my body and let you see all the feelings, you'll probably think it's a fireworks show. I'm so happy. I don't even know this person. I feel a totally different person. But I'm loving him right now. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm still saying to myself, man, you're a nice-looking fella now, man. I'm feeling awesome.
Are you ready to see what we took off of you?
Yes.
You think so? Okay.
Yes.
This is the one on your head. That was the left one on your chest. The middle one. And then this is that bigger one on the chest. I'm so glad that I was able to help Ken. I really think I got the ones that caused him the most pain and distress. So now I'm gonna send those for pathology to just really confirm that he's doing just fine. Okay. I'm gonna turn him a little bit more. There, turn a little this way. I know I keep pushing and pulling you.
All right.
There he is. I see him now. I see it. Just trying to see if we can't get this lipoma off of you, if it'll pop out really easily.
Okay.
I know you can feel me pushing you around again, but nothing should hurt, okay? I'm just trying to see if I can loosen this whole lipoma up. It's a very fibrous lipoma. I really wish it would just pop right out. That's what I don't like. Sometimes lipomas pop out nice and pretty. This one was more fibrous. It had more adhesions. It was really kind of stuck to the scalp. This could be much harder than I expected. Come on, just pop out. Step away from the skull. That's just a little bit so far. Come on, just lift up. That's all I want you to do, dude. I'm trying to be safe with this and just use my fingers. This is why I have strong fingers. I know that might look barbaric for me to use my fingers, but it's much safer for me to tease a lipoma away with my fingers than to use something sharp. So we have almost all of it. It's just this bottom part, it's just totally stuck to your scalp here in a flat, like a pancake. So I'm trying to take that out. Come on, little guy, make me happy. Make it worth it. Make this a good day. One lipoma is not like another lipoma. You never really know what to expect. Some can be firm, some can be soft, some can be clumpy, some can have fingers and toes, and some can be just one solid single sphere. They come in all colors and sizes. I'm gonna cut it because I can't get him off there. Alrighty, let's see if I can work this way out here.
So you're already in?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Wow.
Trying to see if I can get him out whole. That would be the nicest.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Mm-hmm. Oh, friend, let's see if I can ease him out now. Stuck right here. One side is kind of out almost all the way.
Really?
Yeah.
In one piece?
Yeah, so far it's in one piece. It is stuck. I can tell it's stuck a little bit, so I'm trying to keep it in one piece if I can. I'm always really careful when I'm working around this area close to the spine. You know, I'm burrowing down pretty deep. This could be the most important moment during the surgery. Just takes a little bit of TLC then. Yeah.
Kind of wrestling it down there.
I am. See, it's like seriously like giving birth.
Push.
It comes, yes. Pull and
Slap it
push.
on the butt and let it cry. Come on.
Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Oh, I got it, I felt that release.
Oh, yay. Did you get it?
I think so, but let's take a look at you now. We'll clean you all up here.
Oh my gosh, I already feel like it's flatter, like
It is.
less pressure.
It's flat. It is flat right now. I'm just
That's
cleaning this up.
crazy.
You're upside down, heart is gone now. I didn't get anywhere near Barbara's spine, and I was able to complete the final step in her full transformation. Here's your friend here.
That's crazy.
Maybe we can see how it fit in you. It's like a butterfly.
Oh my gosh. So it turned from a butt cheek to a butterfly.
Does this hurt you at all?
No.
Oh, right there, that's the water-filled cyst. See, it has like a milky kind of contents that squeeze out of it. Just squeezing it out, making it nice and flat. You can even see the opening to it right there. Just gonna try to open it a little bit more. A little buzzing noise you're gonna hear. You okay? Did that hurt or just took you by surprise? By surprise?
Yeah.
Okay. It's difficult to work around the eyes for me and for the patient. Obviously, I don't want to nick an eyeball. And for the patient too, can you imagine you're awake and you know somebody is so close to you and has to have such steady hands because they're holding such sharp objects? See, we can see how that milky kind of substance squeeze out, and trying to disrupt the sac as much as I can. But it's tough. It's tough in these little nooks and crannies. And when you have so many and they're all kind of connected, I feel like if we can stay on top of them, get you on a plan where we can kind of keep them in check. Previous doctors who removed these did not destroy the entire sac, and they're really delicate, the sacs that contain these hydrocystomas, so I'm gonna pay special attention to that. I feel like I wanna call them cisterns, or like little caves that you can see that the cyst is in, and they're so thin-walled you can't see the wall. Look, see how that was deflated that? But there's another one. See how there's a bunch of them right here? You have hydrocystomas on top of hydrocystomas. Hilda's case is pretty unique because she has a lot of hydrocystomas. It could be that her previous surgeries have contributed to the fact that they're all now on top of each other. Okay, I think I've tortured you enough. Hilda has some areas that are stretched out because there was a cyst there already. So when we deflate it, there's some extra skin there. That skin will stretch back down, and I don't want to remove too much skin because there is retraction and we don't want to have the skin so tight that she can't close her eyes. You tell me if anything's ever sharp or uncomfortable, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start here. Make sure I'm never hurting you.
Okay.
You're doing great. I see it, I see it. Stay here. All right, I'm gonna squeeze it now because I kind of squeeze one edge of it. It's like a steatocystoma almost, more like that. It's like mashed potatoes when you add too much water. It's messy. For a moment there, I thought this could be a steatocystoma because it sort of had that yellowy, buttery look that steatocystomas have, almost like more of an oily kind of consistency. So I'm thinking either steatocystoma or epidermoid cyst. So now really, why did you, if you don't take this off, didn't it like cramp your style though? Like, didn't you not want to go out so much? And
Well, I got like 10 hats.
You have 10 hats.
Yeah, for every day. I wear a hat to hide my bump. It's the first thing I get. Put my clothes on and my hat on. The hat's like a habit, just put on.
People hide their bumps in all kinds of creative ways. They do a nice big comb over. They may have really long hair to hide one on their neck. They might throw a shirt over their shoulder. I've even seen a guy who wasn't religious and he'd wear a yarmulke all the time to cover his bump. Well, now you don't have to wear all those hats. Won't that be good?
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
Oh, that's good. That's for the first time I've heard you say like you were excited about this. Before you were just kind of like, it is what it is.
A lot of it's nerves.
Yeah, I know. You feeling a little better now?
Yeah.
Good, because we're almost have it all. We're so close.
Hey, take your time.
Yeah, I one over another one. That's my specialty. Let's see what we have. Make sure I'm not hurting you.
If Dr. Lee can't help me, I'm just gonna go home and I'm gonna get an eyeball tattoo on it.
See how thin it is right there? It's like a little egg yolk. It's kind of exciting. It does look like a golf ball.
I told you.
See? Oh, but it's cute. But yeah, it's a cyst. It's an epidermoid cyst. Josh has an epidermoid cyst, but this cyst is a little different because the wall of the cyst seems thicker, probably because of the trauma from the car accident. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Here, look, take a look. Yeah, that's wet skin cells.
That's pretty cool looking.
Okay, you ready for a nice squeeze, everybody? Get in your places.
It's being hateful, ain't it?
Oh, it's warm. It's like warm grits.
Yeah.
See it?
That is nasty looking. That's where the grits went to that I ate the other day. Cheesy grits.
Cheesy. It is like cheesy grits.
Lots of cheese.
Now, because you've had a cyst that has occurred within the area of a scar, there's more of a chance it could recur, I think, with you than like another standard person, because it's scar tissue, and if there's a little bit of cyst tissue under here, it could come back, you know?
I got you.
I am concerned that there's a higher chance of this cyst coming back because the scar tissue sort of distorts the cyst and kind of holds onto some of the cyst sac and makes it difficult for me to ensure that I'm removing it completely. Make sure I'm not hurting you at all, okay?
All right.
You should be just fine. You've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yes, I have.
Brittany is here. She has a lot of unusual bumps on her body. Ideally, she'd like to have all of them gone, but we really can't do that because sometimes when there's bumps really close together, if I remove one, it will distort the skin and make it too tight for me to remove another. So my goal here is to remove as many of the large and painful ones that I can for her to make her feel more normal. Number one down. You get to watch this one.
Oh, yeah.
She's all excited about that.
I want to see that one go. Wow.
I'm so happy that I could remove that really big, painful bump on Brittany's elbow. I know it was the one that bothered her the most, and I think she's gonna be really pleased about it. All right, 2 down, 3 to go.
Oh, yeah.
Good, that one looks good. Okay, 2 more. Brittany's bumps are unusual. They are spongy, they are flexible, they are rubbery. I'm not really sure what Brittany has at this point. I have some ideas, I have some suspicions, but not really sure, and that means they could come back tomorrow for all I know. Last bit. This one has little hairs that come out of it. That's no fun. You know, and you can't hide this. You can't put your hand across your face.
No.
Almost there. Okay. Done. We're gonna send these out and we're gonna have it looked at in the microscope, and that's gonna help us to determine for sure what you have, okay? We're still trying to figure that out, but I'll be calling you back in Memphis, okay?
I am very anxious to figure out what my moles really are. I would be very happy to find out if I can be cured from it as well.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if this, just brace yourself, guys, in case this wants to squirt at me. We'll see pretty soon whether it's really a lipoma or not.
I can't even
Or whether we
feel
get cottage cheese.
anything,
I know,
and
isn't
you're
that
already
cool?
cutting, huh?
Yeah, that's a good thing though, right?
I feel 0.
But let's see, that's pretty small what I did. Looks like a lipoma. Good.
Oh, I heard something.
Yeah, I know. That's you, not me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be nice, I think.
Oh, you're excited.
When I feel around this bump, I feel like it's really well contained. It's in its own pseudo capsule. And when that happens and it's not stuck to any regular tissue, it really can slip out. I feel like this could be one of those, I hope. Sorry. Come on. I'm not hurting you, right?
No.
Whoa. Did you feel that?
I felt something.
That was a perfect pop. That was more than a perfect pop. That was a mic drop pop.
Oh, it's like a brain.
Yeah.
It came out in one lump?
It's warm right now, but it's gonna get cold pretty soon.
Oh my God, it's like chicken fat.
Uh-huh.
Look at that. Oh. Look at that, she's beautiful.
It is, it's pretty.
It's actually perfect.
It is, it's perfect. It's
Yeah.
pretty much perfect.
It is,
It's like
huh?
a little pizza before you
Did it
pulled
come
it
out
out like
super
dough.
clean?
Gonna push against you, okay?
Did you cut it?
Feel that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a
did it?
garbanzo bean in your head. I like to compare a lot of the bumps that come out of people to food, and I just feel like it's a really lighthearted way to do this. I mean, it's better than me comparing it to spider eggs or something gross like that. Okay, so there's this one right here. I see him under there. Maybe this is one more side. The smaller ones are harder to get because they're like hidden, they're so small. I'm just having trouble finding that one.
Yeah, now it feels flat.
Yeah, see? Now it feels flatter now. When Brandon came in, I counted 7 cysts, but when I go to remove them, there's only 6. I'm not sure what's going on here, whether I've lost the cyst, maybe evading me under his scalp, but I can't find that 7th cyst. Where did you think it was? It wasn't really 2 eyes and a mouth.
I feel like there's one there.
You feel like there's one there where I am?
Mm-hmm.
So there's 5 down here, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well, did you say that? Were you counting there 5 before here, or was that just me?
I guess I was miscounting.
I don't feel it anymore. What's really weird here is that I can't find one of these cysts. I mean, it could be scar tissue, it could be a little baby BB cyst, and so sometimes those are hard to remove because they're so teeny tiny. It's almost like finding a needle in a scalp haystack. Feel something there?
Feels like there is.
I don't feel it anymore. Yeah, I don't feel anything. I'm gonna put a stitch there. So initially I thought there were 7 cysts on Brandon, kind of like the 7 little dwarves. But I guess the last one was sleepy because it didn't want to come out. I didn't see anything. So I closed up the area and hopefully there's not really a cyst there that was hiding from me. Okay, next one here. Number 2, beans in your head. Okay, I'm shifting over here. Same thing over here now in this one. Loosen this up so I can squeeze it out. Sorry, it's weird, I know.
Did you get that one out?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
So far, we got 3 for 3 whole. There was a pop.
Yeah, I
heard
that.
that one too.
I felt it, yeah.
Okay, last two. I know, pushing your head deep in there, huh?
Yeah.
Here he comes, like a little trombone. All right, last one. It's actually bigger than it looks. It's like flatter. That was quite a splash there. I mean, it came out like a fire hose. I'm sure when I injected some anesthesia in it, I must have injected a little of that fluid under there, built up more pressure, and it was like a geyser. Sometimes the splash mask is not enough. I think I might need a helmet next time.
What, did it pop?
Yes, it did. It popped on me and Huss. We gotta take a shower.
Jeez.
Sorry, Valerie. It's okay.
Oh, no.
It's okay, don't worry.
Oh, God.
It's all right. It's older. It's more unhappy with us.
Do you want her to clean off your forehead a little
Oh, is
bit?
my forehead messed up?
Well, it's all in your...
It's in my hair?
Yeah.
You could see it. Yeah, why don't you do that?
She got sprayed. Or do you
I have a party to go to tonight. Now I'm gonna have to...
You need to shower. It's like, and it's all in the back of her hair, too.
Thank you, darling. Make sure I'm never hurting you, okay? That nothing's ever sharp or uncomfortable. Leonard is here. He's got this huge bump on his arm. I know he's really terrified. He could run out at any minute. I feel like I have to move pretty quickly with him, but also make sure his nerves are calm. It's gonna be an interesting approach that I have here, I think, because I have to remove all that damaged skin and pull out this growth, but still leave him with a nice scar. I'm gonna use my finger to move around here, and that's because that's very safe. It's blunt, this section. Look, here's your lipoma coming out. You know, Chip's pretty cute.
Of course she gets that from me. I could have done this at home.
No, you could not.
Yeah.
Right. Leonard is chatty and joking. I really think that I got him to relax, but I'm always still very careful because I feel like at any moment if I said the wrong thing or did the wrong thing, he could get up and walk out. It's like a flower. I like Chip. Chip is pretty cool.
If any other woman said that to you, I'd be like, okay, Lenny, you gotta let her go.
But I'm okay, though.
Yeah, you're okay.
Your lipoma is gone now.
Oh my God.
See how it's like these globules? These multiple lobules that were tucked in there? You saw it come out. It was like a flower.
Honestly, I am in shock right now. When I seen what come out of Leonard, I ain't got a weak stomach or nothing, but that's just not for me. Seriously, I was sitting there thinking to myself, okay, the bathroom's right around the corner. I know where it's at.
I think I really broke him down a little, but I think I relaxed him a little. Maybe he even likes doctors just a little bit. Maybe not, yeah. Maybe just me. All right, I'm done. How's that look?
A hell of a lot better.
One of the key considerations for any tumor case is recurrence.
Yes.
So we've got to make sure we get a good margin.
Right.
And we want to contain that tumor in all of the tissue that we excise, that we take out.
When removing this bump, we don't want it to certainly come back, and we don't really even know what this is. So we want to remove it entirely so we can at least ensure that it is all out.
Okay, here we go. You can see the vessels, but it's a pretty vascular tumor, and we're seeing that already.
So you would say that that's pretty rare to get in the hand.
Oh, this is
Yes.
this is the 1 in 20 year kind of a thing. This is very unusual. Okay, start going into the minefield. So if Gerald's tumor is not well encapsulated, that abnormal tissue can spread out throughout the normal tissues of the hand. That means it's tougher to get rid of it. The soft tissues of his hand could suffer if we have to take that out, otherwise it's coming back.
It's just right under there.
Thankfully, it looks like a great capsule. This is really good news.
When Dr. Lilly says there's a good capsule, that's a good thing. It's like a really well-contained ball under the skin. It wasn't something that was going to become a mess.
But I want to make sure we get those nerves identified.
How does a nerve look compared to a vein?
A vein is kind of purple, kind of red, dark blood, blood that's
nerve
lacks
is really
oxygen.
white, right? Like that.
Yeah, and it's a white, pale yellow, and on the back of the finger, it's super small. And we got to take our time and just kind of protect them as much as we can.
Like glass noodles.
That's right. Okay, so we've got something going on in here. This is the hard part. This is the middle of the minefield. Wow.
What are you saying? Wow, there's a vessel there?
That looks like a nerve.
Nerve right there.
Is it stuck to the base a little bit more? There's
Well,
some massive little vessels there? Maybe where it's...
It may wrap around quite a bit.
One of the concerns that Dr. Lilly has is preserving the nerves that Gerald has here. If you sever any of these nerves, you could lose sensation, you could lose movement in the finger.
That nerve seems to provide sensation to this skin. That nerve doesn't matter.
We don't need
this
it.
skin
Yes.
is going bye-bye.
Yes.
Some of these nerves are actually optional. The one to the fingertip is not optional. So let's find that guy before we take this out. It can be nerve-wracking to be taking apart someone's hand and putting it back together, and you worry about accidents happening. It can be like a minefield. It can be like an unexploded bomb. You know, is it the red wire? Is it the blue wire? So I don't want to interfere or injure the nerve on the palm side of his finger, as that could lead to numbness at the fingertip and his inability to feel things when he pinches or grasps. So this is the nerve to the tumor. Get rid of that. And that really helps that connection. Okay.
Look at that. That looks
We're
good right
making
there.
good progress.
Those blue vessels look threatening, though. They look so like varicosities, you know?
Yep.
Like big veins.
And their source is somewhere in here.
Tortuous.
It's
Yeah.
really proximal. It's kind of in the toughest spot to get to. Boy, the last part's going to be the toughest with that artery. Wow. That's crazy. So this is the tricky part. We're down to the final pedicle. And if I cut too much, I'll be cutting into the normal artery, and it's a disaster.
If Dr. Lilly severs some of these nerves around this bump, Gerald could lose movement in his middle finger. He could lose sensation, and that is a tough thing to deal with for the rest of your life.
That's amazing. Take a picture of that.
I should have done it in the office.
I know. With a kitchen knife?
That's pretty. So your vote for this tumor, what are you thinking?
I think it's some type of hamartoma. It's multiple tissue types that don't belong in the finger that have just started growing. There may be some bone. Maybe it's an angioma with fibrous tissue, so maybe a choristoma.
A choristoma?
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Neither of us really are sure what this is. We've never really seen anything quite like this, and you need to see what kinds of cells are there to really get a firm diagnosis. You also need to see what cells are there to see whether there are benign or malignant cells there. We really need to depend on pathology to get a diagnosis.
Now we have to trim out the excess and create some good flaps. We need to make it look pretty. And I want to put the division of the glabrous and non-glabrous skin, the sweaty and the palmar skin.
So it looks natural.
Hair-bearing
real, right?
and non-hair-bearing skin naturally.
Especially in him, he has darker, he has a difference in the color.
Yeah, we
so
wanna
to make sure
get that
you don't
to
want it,
match.
it's a little distracting if he had some of his palmar skin on the top of his hand. You would be able to see that.
And make sure we get a good color match. Whenever we take out a tumor this size, we want to make sure we restore that balance. And if we can keep the scar on the very side of his finger, it optimizes his function and minimizes stiffness.
That's good. That looks excellent.
Let's wake him up.
While you're finishing up almost, I'm going to play with this a little bit. I want to see what's in there. That was fascinating.
Have fun.
Looks like portobello mushroom. You see that substance? It's like strawberry jam or something.
Again with the food analogies.
I know, I'm sorry. What else does it look like? Oh, look, that's even, see, this is like almost like a coagulated blood there. That was darker right in there. It's kind of gross sticking my finger in there, actually. It's like very cold and ugh. Oops. Thank God I didn't take that stuff out. Look at that. It's very like sticky. So it's like a sack of fibrous tissue, I'd say. That is gross right there, sorry. All right, I'm done with that. I've never seen anything with strawberry jam come out of it. It is so cool that Dr. Lilly was able to free this entire mass and not affect any of the important structures of Gerald's hand. Dr. Lilly is an amazing orthopedic hand surgeon. I can't thank him enough.
Well, you have a big heart to do this.
Thank you. Juliet is here. She has a bunch of Steatocystomas scattered on her neck and her chest. There's sort of like this oily, oil-filled, butter-filled cysts, and they just look ugly to her. She's anxious to get these removed, but there are a lot of veins in the neck, and those scalpels are razor sharp, so I have to be very precise. Okay, first one, I'm gonna put one little nick in it. Here's your little oil too, see it?
Oh.
Julia definitely has Steatocystomas, and they are really pretty ones. They look like they're coming out nice and pristine, like you would squeeze out some beautiful hand soap or some moisturizer into the palm of your hand. I know you feel me pulling it. I'm trying to get the sac out. All right, 2 down.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna pierce this one, and then I'm gonna have you hold your mirror up. Ready?
Okay.
Take a look.
Oh!
Are gonna need a rest today. Right here.
Well, it's a big one, huh?
It's bigger than some of the other ones. I was like a rubber band. Isn't it kind of cool?
Yes, that's amazing. So these are called Steatocystomas.
They are from you when they come out of you.
Right.
These are now Steatocystomas because you're from Seattle. But they're called Seattle. They're called Steatocystomas.
Steatocystomas.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No,
My
that's
expressions
good.
are probably like,
Oh, you should see some of the other people that watch it. They're like, oh, that one was amazing.
Yeah.
And they're like gushing about them. Getting on a little roll, a little pop and roll.
Yeah.
Wait, look at this one. Hold on.
Oh.
See the bird seed? I speared it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm moving on to the other side. I've been able to remove many of Juliet's Steatocystomas, and I've even been able to tackle a lot of her eruptive vellus hair cysts. It's very satisfying to see them like bloop, pop out of the skin. Okay, one right here. This is a bigger one if you want to watch this one. I can feel it under there.
Oh. Oh,
Okay,
my.
well, you can feel it like just deflate in your hands.
Wow.
Doesn't it look like really good, expensive soap?
Yes.
Like
Maybe we should make that and
Telling
market
you,
it.
girl. Okay, I got like 3 smaller ones and then that bigger one, and then we're good. Okay, one last one back here before we do that row of them. I finally gotten to the biggest Steatocystoma that Juliet has. I really want to avoid this vein, so I need to find a way to get out the Steatocystoma by maybe pushing this vein gently aside, just really treating it with a lot of respect and making sure that I don't go anywhere near it with anything sharp. Okay, I'm gonna do this little caterpillar one, okay?
Okay.
Let me raise it up from back here first, okay?
Are there, ooh.
There's one. And then another one here. Not go too deep. Three.
Oh, that's huge.
You missed the veins, that's good. I think I got them all. I got the Steatocystoma, I avoided the vein, and I'm gonna just pat myself on the back. She has these little linear scars, and she's gonna be okay with those, I think, because there definitely are an improvement compared to what she had before. I think she's gonna heal well, and she's gonna be really happy. And here are your little bird seeds. Like there's 3 of them that I got intact, right?
Oh, uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go smush them under the slide, okay?
Okay.
Yes, I'm a dork, but one of my favorite things is when I remove one of these eruptive vellus hair cysts, I like to show people what they look like under the microscope because I think it's so cool that somebody had this little piece of birdseed in their body that has all these little coiled up hairs inside. Okay, so you can see it from up here. That's the slide, it's smashed down. You see all those little hairs? And they're kind of wound in here. All right, let's go show her this. I think what happens is that these sac walls are derived from vellus hair cyst cells. So instead of like an epidermoid cyst that sheds skin cells into it, these shed vellus hairs into them. Okay, you wanna see your little hairy friends?
I do.
See the little hairs under there?
That's me?
Yep, that's you under the slide. We smushed them down. There's even a swirl like right here.
I mean, and they were so small.
Mm-hmm.
And look at all that.
That's amazing.
I'm glad I could help you, and they already look way
Thank
better.
you. I know. You've really changed my life. Like,
Thank
but you
you.
have no idea. I had someone telling me for years that nobody would ever accept me because of these. So
That's terrible.
it is, but now they're
But
gone.
now they're gone.
So
Now the world is your oyster.
yes.
I adore you.
Oh, I feel amazing. It's like a switch just flipped for me. Dr. Lee changed 25 years of my life like that and just made everything so much better. My ex can't hurt me anymore. I'm back. So there's my little dance.
Whoa. Did you hear it talking to us?
Lita's here with a huge lump on her leg. I'm hoping it's a lipoma, and I'm also hoping it's not under her muscle because that means I wouldn't be able to remove it completely. The best thing about her bump is that it's almost singing to me. It's like getting prepared for its removal, like me, 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 me.
I heard something.
It is. It's like talking to us. It's a lipoma.
It is?
Yeah. But he's just talking to us. Because there's like little nooks and crannies that part of it is your regular tissue and part of it's like lipoma. So it's like a talkative one.
Are you serious?
It looks like Lita's lump is a lipoma, and I'm happy to tell her that. Sometimes there are squeaking noises. It's just skin against skin, and there's air involved now that I've opened the area. I think that lipomas talk to me because they know who I am. They know I'm coming to get them. They say, help me! No, don't take me! I'm here in my fibrous band home.
Use these little bands that keep it stuck in there. I'm just gonna tear a little bit of it off. I feel like sometimes when you get these ones that are wedged in here, if I loosen it a little bit, a lot of times they'll ease out then.
I think I see why Lita was concerned that this could be more deeply attached to her, because I think that these fibrous bands sort of tethered the lipoma in place, and so when she moved, it would tug on these bands, and so she'd feel much more movement or discomfort or potential pain.
You okay? Oh, I'm hurting you? That hurt there? Sorry, darling.
As I'm laying here and feeling a lot of fear, anxiety, it's overwhelming.
He's just. Am I hurting you?
Yeah.
What happened? I'm pulling?
I know that Lita is really nervous about her surgery, so I know I need to speak up and draw her into a conversation so she stops thinking about what's going on at the moment.
So, what do you like to do for fun?
I sing.
You do?
Yeah.
Sing something to your lipoma.
Why should I feel discouraged? I love music because it does soothe and it relaxes and it calms everything down. When Jesus is my portion, and I know He watches me.
That was just beautiful. You have a gorgeous voice. And we now know you didn't lose it by losing your lipoma.
Right.
We wouldn't want to blame it on that. And upside down, yes.
Lita has an amazing voice. I know I was initially just trying to get her to speak, to ease her nerves, but to get to be blessed with an amazing song like that, it really makes the surgery more pleasurable, and it just makes us all have a little more fun.
All right, you ready to see it?
Oh my God. Wow. I can't believe it's not there anymore. This thing has plagued me daily. I don't even know how to describe it. It's amazing. I was carrying all that around in me.
I know.
Now I can be excited about getting married and walking down the aisle and our wedding night. I wanted it to be perfect, and now it will be. Now it will be.
I want to see wedding pictures. You better.
I will. Goodbye, lipoma. You've gone away.
Okay, you shouldn't feel anything other than us touching you and pushing on you, okay?
Okay. I'm super nervous.
The only thing that's stopping me from leaving this office is I really want this lump off of my leg.
Okay, let's see what you've been hiding that's grown to be 10 years old now. So, you have a very pretty lipoma.
Oh my goodness. I'm
just trying to loosen it up, okay?
Okay.
It's kind of adherent to you. It is in these little tunnels stuck. Heather's bump is a lipoma, and that's a good thing because that means it's benign, but it is much deeper than it initially looks. Sort of like an iceberg. It really does project under the surface of the skin. I'm just pulling it out from its little cavities that it's in, but it's slippery. I mean, he's just hanging on for his dear life, and it's almost all the way out. It's heavy. I think that's it, just attached by this. It's like it's attached by the umbilical cord now. Ready to catch it, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, catch it, catch. It's heavy. It's gone.
Hooray. Thank you.
That is gonna be beautiful. See how it's gonna tuck right into her inner thigh? Mm-hmm. I don't think it's gonna keel right there.
Okay, nice.
I really tried to design this closure to keep the skin as loose as possible. I really don't want the stitches to have too much pull or tension on them because I do think that that can help promote the development of a keloid.
Oh my goodness. It looks amazing. I am looking at the mirror and it feels awesome.
It kind of looks like a jellyfish.
Oh my God, that's huge. This morning I was freaking out, but Dr. Lee did put my mind at ease about not forming a keloid.
Let's see how much it weighs here. 2.10.
Wow, that's huge.
This bump was kind of deceiving because it was much bigger than it looked like on the outset. I mean, it was as if this lipoma was wrapped around her entire thigh. It was hiding in there. Thanks for leaving a part of yourself with us.
No problem. I haven't felt this excited in so long. I'm looking forward to going out into the world and showing my children a good role model. I don't have anything to hide anymore.
Okay, here's Big Mama. Make sure nothing's ever hurting you, okay? Okay. We're here with Rhonda. She has 7 big bumps on her scalp. One of them in particular is unusually large. And so that has its own complications that I have to make sure I address. She also has this really interesting horny growth. Could this actually be a skin cancer? I need to take this off and get a good idea or a good feel of what this is. I really have to approach this systematically and just make sure that each one is in good condition before I proceed to the next.
It's like you're deciding whether you want to pop this balloon or not. One little cut too deep and it's gonna spill out.
It's always risky removing a cyst of this size, especially on the scalp. The scalp is extremely vascular, and so if you get a little blood vessel that bleeds, sometimes it's hard to see where it's bleeding and hard to stop the bleeding. So that always complicates things and can slow you down.
Just treating it with some mad respect, let me tell you. This thing is like your old friend. Guess what? He's gone.
Really? Oh
Big Mama's gone.
That's so awesome.
I was able to remove Rhonda's biggest cyst, but I'm not done yet because I need to cauterize the wound edges well and make sure there's no excessive bleeding. And she's still got 6 more cysts for me to remove, including that really unusual one, that horny one that's growing on top of her head.
I'm gonna just shift positions here. Just gonna wiggle you around, okay? Some of these you gotta wrestle with.
I got the big cyst out now, so that's great, but of course, a smaller one is posing a little more of a problem. Sometimes the smallest, most innocuous looking cyst can cause you the most problems.
Got it. All right.
That one made a little kissy sound when it came out.
it did. Little suction.
Yep. This one looks like it might have been a little banged up itself. It's kind of a little bit bumpy.
One of Rhonda's cysts is a little more on the bumpy side, and I think it has to do with the fact that the cyst wall on one side might be a little weaker, a little thinner, so when you blow the area up or you fill it up more, that weaker edge sort of herniates out and it creates a little knob.
That was so close. I almost dropped it on her arm, her real arm. Now I think I lost a little trust in her.
The trust is still intact.
Yes, oh good.
It's such a relief to finally have an obedient cyst, and now I can finally tackle the last bump on her head. It's the one that looks like a horse's hoof. It definitely looks different than the rest, and it might be my biggest obstacle yet.
You okay here?
Yeah.
Okay, just let me know if anything hurts. I think I numbed it up well now. It's wedged in there.
When I remove this cyst, the things that I don't want to see, which could mean something bad, if the skin was really mushy or broken down, if there's a lot of bleeding easily, if the skin looks more cancerous, it looks more injected with blood vessels and just angry and ugly. So I'm really interested in seeing what happens when I knock this horn off.
All right, how am I gonna get this thing out of there, huh? This thing is like wedged in there. What the heck? Yeah, it's like it's stuck to your head. It can't be stuck to your brain because there's a skull in the way. Calling it a horse hoof because what the heck? This thing is rock hard. This one is like, maybe we'll just keep this one on you.
Oh,
no. Just kidding. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, I've almost have it off. Oh my gosh, he's almost there. You're gonna have to change your height on your driver's license now.
I know, right?
That's a hoof. That's it.
Yay.
This surgery was certainly risky and difficult, and I was able to remove the horn completely, but I'm still not convinced that this is not a skin cancer. So I'm taking a portion of tissue and sending it for pathology to get a formal diagnosis, and I should have the results for Rhonda in a couple weeks.
Here, you stay like that, and I'm gonna give you a mirror. We put numbing and there's swelling around it, but they should flatten up. They look very bumpy right now. They're not gonna be that bumpy, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Top of your head too, that one's more bumpy. I have to pull that one tight.
Wow, that looks
see the sides
so
too?
awesome. This looks so great.
It looks really good.
Yes, it does.
And it's not there yet either. It's just
You are
too
amazing. I was so excited that she didn't have to shave my head, so I won't have any bald spots. I'm excited about that. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Wow. That is so crazy. It feels so weird. The bump on the top of my head, she sent off to get tested. I hope that it comes back good, but I am still nervous about that.
All right, let's see what you got under here.
Let's reveal the secret.
Paul came in to see me because he has this giant bump on his back. He's pretty sure that it's due to his sciatic nerve injections. I'm not really convinced about that. But I don't know whether this is a buffalo hump or a lipoma. I'm always hoping for a lipoma that pops up nicely. Okay, it is a lipoma for sure.
Good deal.
But I'm just trying to get it out of its little
pocket.
The little pockets, exactly. I can now tell this is a lipoma because I can see that there is this fat pocket area that looks like it's separate from the rest of the body. If this was a dorsocervical fat pad, you would just see regular fat. I feel some fibrous bands keeping it in place.
Being stubborn?
You gotta romance it a little bit, you know?
Yeah, you gotta wine and dine it.
Yes. The lipoma, I had to wine and dine.
There you go.
This lipoma's been there for 10 years, so it's really made itself a nice little cozy home, and it doesn't want to leave. It has really found all these nooks and crannies. There's a lot of fibrous tissue keeping it bound in place, so I have to really massage this lipoma out. Thankfully, Paul is really good-natured, and so he makes my job a lot easier. I can't even grab it because it tears. I feel like I'm scooping his out. Where's my big serving spoon when I need it? Look at your hand, you got little pieces everywhere.
I've been catching it. This is definitely the messiest.
We're gonna have to check our clothes after this. Make sure we don't tuck any lipoma in my pocket or something. Well, it's official, the messiest lipoma ever. You know, have you ever pulled the cheese off the top of pizza?
Yep.
That's what it looks like. We're taking the mozzarella out now.
You know, every day we find new foods to compare.
Can we have pizza for lunch? I often can't help but make food comparisons during surgery because it's all organic. It all reminds us of food. It just becomes like second nature. It doesn't bother you. I can talk about something like egg salad and then I can eat an egg salad sandwich right after too, no problem. What kind of work do you do?
I deliver campers, RVs, motorhomes.
Really? You know what? I want an RV that's a Dr. Pimple Popper pop-up. And I want it when we roll around to have a pimple on top that bops up and down and has like stuff shooting out of it.
There you go.
Yeah, and then I drive around the country and have a Pimple Popper pop-up. Okay, done. And look, his neck is back.
I got a neck?
You do. All right, let's fix you up. Even though the lipoma itself is a little complicated, we conquered it, and now you're left with a little smile.
Well, got a smile on my heart also.
Aww. Although his lipoma was a total mess, I couldn't ask for a more wonderful and good-natured patient. So it was really nice to be able to put a little smile on his back instead of a heavy weight. Here, you wanna look at yourself?
Oh my gosh. Totally gone.
I'm ecstatic. I've actually got something removed that's been a burden for years. And I'm gonna be a lot safer on the road. Look at the flexibility. I couldn't do this before.
Took a hump and turned it into a smile.
The scar Dr. Lee left me with, she made a smile out of it. And she made a smile in my heart.
You're awesome.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. I'm so grateful to her. It's like I'm reborn again. I've got my Paul Duke back that I lost years ago.
Okay, put a little numbing right there.
Needles are not my friend.
Okay, one little baby pincher, just a baby pinch. That's it, that's it. So what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to cosplay.
Sounds like fun.
I can be a chatterbox. I like to talk to my patients and get to know them. And in this case, I use it to my advantage because it helps to calm the nerves of my patients if you get them thinking and talking about other things and what's going on. And I think in this case, it's working.
Okay. You should not feel anything other than us touching you, okay?
All right.
Just taking this little friend of yours off and keep as much of your normal ear as I can here. So.
I can hear it scraping.
Yes, I
That's
know.
so crazy.
Whenever I work on people's head, their scalp, or their ears in particular, the sound is amplified. You know, even if you kind of scratch your ear, you can hear yourself doing that inside too. You can hear that in your head, and sometimes that can freak people out. I don't want this to come back, but I also don't want to increase the trauma here. There's a lot of factors I'm thinking about here.
Guess what? He's gone. I removed the largest of the 4 keloids. It was probably the largest that I've ever removed. And I was surprised at how much it was actually attached to her ear. So I unfortunately had to take off more of the normal ear than I expected.
The key is like to have them not own you. You own them. And now there's time to go. Rent is up. Guess what? It's out of you.
Both of the keloids on Jennifer's left ear are now gone, but that was actually the easy part. I realize now that I've had to traumatize a good surface area of Jennifer's ears, and so what am I gonna do to try to fix this up? Because keloids are created by trauma, and the more that I traumatize the skin, the higher the risk is of a keloid growing back.
All right, let's hope this one's nicer to me.
This one is my oldest one.
Yeah.
better not be the grumpy one. These are really more attached than I imagined. In fact, this one on her right ear may be going all the way through to the other side. I mean, it's affecting the helical rim, it's affecting the antihelix, and I'm afraid that it's gonna go clear through the ear from one side to the other. And that would be trouble if she had a big hole in her ear. I have no normal skin to patch that up. We gotta take out some of this tissue under here. See, because we normally have cartilage there anyway, so that is what we know is normally there, but sometimes it's hard to discern. That is ready. Tuck something under there. That looks good, actually. Luckily, this keloid did not go through her ear. Because it was two separate ones, I could remove it and still maintain this general shape of her ear, but now she's left with the area that has to heal by secondary intent, meaning letting it heal from the underside and from the sides, and slowly these new skin cells are gonna grow and cover that area. It's gonna take a few months, but it will get there. This is the issue that I have right here. I might need to do like a little graft right there of tissue from this tissue that I removed on you. I gotta just recreate your ear here. Sometimes when you want to successfully close a wound, you need to do a graft. A graft is when you take tissue from somewhere else in the body, completely detach it, but then use it to patch up another area. And in this case, that's what we're doing. And I think that's really important in Jennifer's case on her left ear, because we wanna maintain the shape of her normal earlobe. If I somehow distort her helical rim, which is that outside edge of her earlobe, it's much more noticeable. Let's show it to you. Let me tilt you up a little bit more. Okay. This was a really complicated, very challenging and intricate surgery, and I'm still worried about the amount of trauma that I've created on her ear, but I know she's gonna be really pleased with the results. All right, we're gonna give you a mirror here, okay?
Oh my God.
They're gone though. That
I
makes
know.
a huge difference, girlfriend.
I feel like half my face is missing.
It took up half your face. You look amazing. But you're okay with that? See how that ear's a little smaller?
Yeah, I see it.
It's
okay.
actually really cute.
I
It's got
actually-
a
I
little
kinda like it,
personality.
yeah.
Yes, I agree. I think if anyone's gonna like it, you're gonna accept it.
Just seeing myself without the keloids just made me. I forgot what I looked like. I forgot that I could feel so good about myself. I can't believe it's gone. It's so crazy. I probably haven't been this happy in like probably 15 years. I actually feel like I'm really confident. Like I feel like I could take on the world.
Let's see how much they weigh. 14 ounces, pretty much.
Jeez. I love it. I actually do. I really like it.
Yes. I'm really happy with how Jennifer's ears look now, but I do know that the more trauma that I've created on her ears, the more chance of a keloid returning. But I think I have an idea of what I can do to help minimize the recurrence of a keloid. There's a device that we have here that we use it to apply superficial radiation therapy to the area, okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna submit the focused areas to radiation, and that can help to really keep these away. Radiation therapy is one of the ways we can help prevent keloids from returning. But there is a 24-hour period I have to wait before administering the first dose, so we'll send her home and we'll see her tomorrow.
I really don't want him to come back.
I don't want him to come back either, and this is the best way to do that. So I'm gonna put a little numbing here, okay? So you might feel just a little initial pinch here. What Margarita has could be an epidermal nevus. It could also be something called a sebaceous nevus. These both look pretty similar. These are growths that are conditions of the hair follicle. And they often occur on the scalp, and so hair doesn't grow in that area, so you have this bald patch of this cauliflower floret-like growth on the scalp. So they can be ugly and a source of embarrassment. Okay. She's gonna tape your ear forward a little bit. Mm-hmm. Okay, you ready for this to be gone?
I am so
So
ready.
ready, huh?
Mm-hmm. Get him.
Yep, go get him, right. I'm just marveling at the fact that you have spent so much time anguishing over this. One little grape cluster. Okay, next one. This hangs on like from a little stalk here, this one. This is number 2.
You feeling a little lighter? I've almost got it all. I'm gonna take off this little bottom portion that's a little more raised. I do my best to try to get under this growth and remove it completely so it doesn't have a chance of coming back. Done.
Can't believe you're done.
Margarita's been dealing with this growth that has caused her so much embarrassment, so much distress in her life. So it was really nice that I could get rid of it within minutes. Can I show it to you?
Definitely. Oh my God. I can't even describe the feeling. Not having that anymore, I just went speechless. It was overwhelming. Is it really gone?
Yeah, you want to see it's here.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Look at all that wasted time you had stressing about this.
Wow. I can't believe it. I had this nevus behind my ear for 46 years, all my life. And in 20 minutes, Dr. Lee took it off. It's gone. Before I had sad tears, now they're happy tears. I'm so happy.
Okay, let's see if this is what I think it is. I think it's a lipoma, but you never know. Kevin is here. He has a pretty big bump on his hip. I really think it's a lipoma, which is benign, but I think that he's a perfect example of somebody who has a benign growth that really affects his life. He stopped working out, it affects his work, and it clearly affects him emotionally. And it's a lipoma. Now I'm just gonna woman handle it, okay?
Oh.
Weird?
Yeah, weird.
Am I hurting you?
No,
Just pulling, like,
yeah.
You know what that feels like? You'll never feel it. It's like a C-section. When someone's delivering a baby and it feels like you're tugging, but you can't feel anything painful. Yeah. I know I've been there, done that. We're getting it. Look, here it comes. You're still doing great, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks awesome. You're almost done. Oh, there he is. There he goes. Here he comes. This is the fun. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
A little pain, but I'm fine.
Oh, you're in pain? Tell me.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm fine.
This is it. This is it. You're done. We got it.
All right, so that's it?
Tim?
It was huge.
It's pretty big. Think of all the new outfits you're gonna have to buy. You probably looked at things and tried on things and just said, because of this, I can't wear this.
Wear them, yeah. Shopping in the big and tall section.
Oh, really? Now that Kevin has his bump removed, he can get healthy, he can get his confidence back. It's definitely a high friction area, pulling up and down your pants. So I really need to make sure this is stitched up nice and tight and there's no bulge there in his pants. There you go.
You all stitched up?
Mm-hmm. It's just looser there. It's gonna tighten up, you can see. It's gonna be good. All right, nice and flat. Looks good.
Feels awesome to get this thing finally removed. I feel like 1,000 pounds has been lifted off my shoulders, off my hip.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
2 pounds, 6 ounces. Losing 2.5 pounds and I didn't even have to work out for it. It was awesome.
Here you go, here's your baby.
It's a boy. Very excited because I won't be stuck behind the desk at work anymore. I'll be able to go out back in the field and drive the tow trucks, be more active, get back working out, doing a lot of things I used to do before I had this lipoma. No more sitting inside, no more, you know, just being a bump on the log, be a whole lot happier. I'm about to hit the streets hard again.
All right, let's see what we got here. What have you collected in here?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it's a lipoma. It's official. It is an absolutely world record-breaking lipoma for me. Now, I still gotta get it out of there. All right, maybe if I push this way. I need to work out more. Lipomas can be easy, lipomas can be hard. Usually they're easy because they have a pseudo-encapsulation, which allows them to pop out really easily. And so Tim's, he does have a lipoma that is pseudo-encapsulated. Problem is that it's just stuck and tethered down on the bottom, and it's very hard to get to it because it's so big.
Wants to be stubborn.
He does, it's probably like you. Arg. Just carpal tunnel, that's gonna happen.
Do most of them come out in one
I'm hoping.
I really want to keep this in one piece because it's always really nice when something pops out whole. But can I pop this out of this small hole?
I'm done.
I wouldn't be surprised if this one broke the record for the biggest lipoma that I've ever removed. I think the last biggest one was maybe around 11 and a half pounds. So let's see what happens here.
It's right here. Oh my God. All right, I found your brain.
Finally come out.
It's literally a brain. All right, let's go home.
I was finally able to remove this big melon-sized lipoma from Tim, but it's still attached by these little connections on the undersurface, so I'm gonna have to carefully, delicately snip those away. But at the same time, I'm also concerned about not dropping this thing.
Hold on to it. It's gonna be a slippery sucker. Like a greased pig. All right. I'm holding it with my chest so it doesn't fall. Guess what? It's out of you.
All right.
Do you feel lighter?
Mm-hmm.
I have given birth to 2 baby boys myself, and neither of them was the size or the weight of this that I took out of Tim's body.
Do you have a guess as to how much this weighs?
7 and a half.
If you win the lipoma.
Okay.
Don't move. 12 pounds, 9 ounces. You broke the internet lipoma record.
This was the heaviest mass that I've ever removed on somebody's body. That was the biggest, that weighed the most. That was definitely on the upper edges of a healthy baby. I mean, that was like a big baby.
Look at where that was. Now is like the challenging part for me is trying to get this closed.
Removing a big mass like this is difficult in itself, but equally it's difficult to close this area. There's a lot of time involved. In fact, there's probably more time involved in me closing this area than actually removing the lipoma in the first place.
What's really important right now is compression. You know, you just had something big taken off. I don't want to have you move around a lot, and you know, getting up can make you lightheaded. I don't want you falling on me.
Okay.
That's really, really important.
I'm trying to close this up as quickly as I can so I can get compression on him because I don't want him to move a lot. If you move really quickly and move around, you could disrupt something.
You got a really strong compression on. Don't let anyone pat you in the back or hug you or run around or jump around right now. You got to take it easy right now.
I think Dr. Lee, she's a very nice doctor, awesome lady, and I have to be patient while I'm healing. I know I got to take it easy, which I'll do that so I can go back to work.
Shouldn't have kept it that long, but...
You shouldn't have, no.
I'll really be excited to get back to my friends and let them see how my back has changed. Maybe I can start being more social, and I can move around easier on the farm. Work every day, it's gonna be a lot simpler. Certainly is.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little numbing right here, okay? Just a little baby pinch.
Eso es lo que menos importa. Lo importante es que se lo va a quitar.
No,
Una aguja no es nada, un punzoncillo.
You shouldn't feel anything, like I said, other than us touching you.
You just make sure we're never hurting you, okay? I see it. It's a cyst, but I think we're okay. In other words, I popped it and it didn't explode in my face. That's what I care about right now. Do you want to see Mama now too? You want to see?
Oh my God, que no lo vio Gloria.
Looks like what? Is there a dish in Costa Rica that's like this?
Algo que se parece como la arena.
Like sand.
Comida como frijoles molidos.
What? What is she saying? What kind of food is it?
She said like ground beans.
Oh, yes. Yes, yeah, frijoles. With cysts in general, there is a wide range of colors that it can appear. There can be snow white, it can be as dark as oil, it can be green, it can be yellow, almost all colors of the rainbow. I've never seen neon, though. Never seen glow in the dark. But I think this has a lot to do with the skin coloring, because remember, it is just wet skin cells. So the darker complected a person is, the more chance that they can have a darker colored cyst contents.
Beans, good in your cyst. The more you pop, the less you can resist. Mas. Más frijoles.
Ay, brinco.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh my God.
So what I want to do now is remove that entire sac, dissect it off from you. It's like stuck to you a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna put more numbing underneath. Is it hurting you at all?
No.
Okay, good. Just try to tease it away delicately. Gloriana was really nervous before we started the surgery, but I think all this talk about ground beans and ground beef has really taken her mind off of the task at hand, and she seems really nice and relaxed and comfortable now. Almost there. Just make sure again I'm not hurting you.
No, it didn't hurt me. It feels like a little cold.
A little tug. Okay, well, he's gone now.
Yeah.
Clean everything up here. Bye. Okay, I'm kind of interested in showing you what it looks like and see if it looks like what you imagine it to be right now.
I don't think so. Now you said black and beans and who knows what else. I was like, now I'm not hungry, thanks.
Oh, okay. Gloriana is a beautiful young woman with such a fun personality. Now she's gonna have this gorgeous shoulder to go along with it. I know she's gonna be really pleased with the results. Looks good. Okay, you wanna see?
Oh my goodness.
Frijoles.
Oh, that looks like ground beef. As I'm looking at it, I think, oh my God, I never expected it for it to look like that. So I was like, ugh.
She can hold it now. Hold this one behind her. Okay, you can see that now here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
I feel happy. I did not feel a pinch. I was expecting at least like a pinch. She has angel hands.
See, we can still see that it's a different texture underneath there. I can see it. It's under that skin there. That's what's infuriating about them. I'm here with Tracy, who has a multitude of bumps on her face that are called trichoepitheliomas. I'm in the process of trying to remove them with minimal scarring, but the problem is if you take too much, you can leave permanent indentations in the skin. With experience, you do understand how to remove these well. When an area is convex, if it's rounded out, like your forehead or the tip of your nose, you don't want to shave off that much or remove that much because any kind of indent that you make is more noticeable. But for example, an area that is concave, like the groove between your nose and your cheek, you can be a little more aggressive because that's a normal dip in your skin. It does kind of make your eyebrows go a little crazy right here.
Mm-hmm. That big one right there, if that's the one I'm thinking you're working on, that one bugs me quite a bit.
Yeah, because it makes your hair go like a cowlick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get our little laser here ready. I'm now at the point, if I were to continue using a surgical blade, I'm probably going to remove too much skin because it's very thin. Some of these bumps are really, really just slight. So I'm gonna switch to the laser now because this allows me to do a more controlled, precise, small amount of tissue removal, really measured more in microns. So just one right here. We're gonna do one right up here, okay? Ready? You okay?
Yes.
You can even see how it shrivels the tissue a little bit. And like sucks it up. We're using the CO2 laser, which is a laser that targets water actually under the skin. And so it helps to really decrease the bulkiness. CO2 laser can be very effective. We normally use it to help improve acne scars, dyspigmentation, deeper fine lines and wrinkles. So it can help to kind of smooth the surface of the skin. The laser is painful. It's like a beam of heat, that's boring a hole into you, but 100 of them drilling into you at one time. I mean, it's not comfortable. Okay, you did awesome. Let me tell you, I'll treat you anytime because you could handle that like a champ, Missy, and I know that's not so easy. So Tracy's all finished, and it must be hard for Tracy because she's been dealing with this for so long, and to know that she came to see me to see improvement, but actually she's leaving looking worse at this point. But as this mends, we will hopefully see a wonderful result. I wanted to show you what you have here so you can see what's going on here.
That is already a night and day difference. Thank you so much.
I think this is gonna look nice. That's where I really tried to hit you.
Yeah, that one drove me nuts.
Yeah, and you handled it so well that you allowed me to be a little bit more aggressive with you, which is good.
Wow.
I feel amazing already. I feel like I'm finally gonna be able to get out from behind that mask that I've been wearing for so long. I feel like I've been set free in essence. That's the best way I can explain it. I just wanted to say thank you for helping me with this, you know, because it's rocked my confidence dealing with that my entire life.
We see this a lot in dermatology in general, and these are the steps we can do to try to change those emotions around.
Get that healing process done.
Right, you're darling. If anyone deserves it, you do, for sure. I want to give you
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm gonna see you again, though. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna keep doing
Thank
this.
you so much.
Okay.
I really appreciate it.
Of course,
Thank
I adore you.
I can't even express how grateful I am for what she was willing to do to help me. And I think finally I'm at a point that I can let the past be in the past and start fresh and new.
This is my first surgery, so it's like having me on edge right now. It's like a haunted house. You're excited, but you're scared at the same time.
All right, so we make sure nothing ever hurts, okay?
Having sharp objects near my genital area, that's kind of nerve-wracking. It's kind of like a horror movie. I just think, what if I jerk or something and it cuts somewhere else that it's not supposed to?
What's going on under here? Uh-huh. You think you got a lipoma under here? A little extra bit of fat, and I think yours just popped out.
Lipomas usually occur in the subcutaneous space, which is the fat space of our body. But you know, there can be fat more superficially on some of us. So the skin sort of pooches out and accommodates it. And now you can have a pedunculated growth.
Sometimes, like, I stand up, it'll be stuck in between my thighs, and I had to squat and do all kind of extra stuff.
Detach it?
Yes, ma'am.
Stuff like a wedgie? It's kind of like that. You gotta like make some move or something without reaching down, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you still okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. All right, we got your friend there. He's off.
Yay.
Putting our stitches in.
I was able to successfully remove Ravon's growth, and I was able to stitch it up properly. It's a very high tension area. If he were to squat down and the area was too tight, he could split the sutures. But I do think I removed the minimum amount of tissue needed to really help prevent stretching of the scar.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it? That's what she said. Sorry.
As I was holding it in my hand, it weighed about 3 to 4 pounds, but now that little small lump feels like thousands and thousands of pounds that's been lifted up off of me.
Wow.
I'm looking in the mirror where the bump was, and it's a relief. I can't wait to show my girl. I know she's gonna be super happy that it's gone.
And numb this whole area of your nose, it's gonna feel like it's running.
I've numbed up David's nose, and I'm gonna try to remove as much of this Rhinophyma that I can and really unearth that handsome, debonair limo driver that I know is in there. I really hope this goes smoothly.
I'm ready to have this taken care of, and the doctor seems like she's ready to go, so we can do this.
Just don't wanna take off too much. I need people to be calm when I'm doing this sort of procedure, and so I don't really wanna bring up the eye yet. I need to work on making sure his nose looks beautiful first. I'm starting with the scalpel first on David because I really need to debulk the area. We know that there's a huge chunk of Rhinophyma tissue that I don't need to slowly carve away with a butter knife. We just need to cut that off from as close to the bottom as we can. Okay, there's this piece off. There's that other piece. Now that I've removed that large piece from David's nose, you can automatically see that he's going to be able to breathe so much better. Now it's time for the fine touch. I'm going to use a little loop electrocautery, and this is when I can really surgically and precisely melt a lot of this Rhinophyma to skin and really resculpt his nose. So let me just try to trim this down a little bit now. This is an electrical cautery device. You have electricity and heat being transferred through this handpiece, so it's going to seal off blood vessels as well as cut through tissue at the same time. You can cut straight through a body with it if you wanted to, so you got to be very careful with it. I mean, there's a certain depth you've got to place. You don't want to take off too much. You can definitely leave scarring. I think that the thing that is always a concern when you do a loop electrocautery on a person's nose for Rhinophyma is you got to remember that everybody's nose is different. I'm not trying to give him his neighbor's nose. I'm trying to give him his nose. And so you really got to imagine what his nose looked like before and try to follow those lines because I want him to be proud of it again. All right, let's take that turn up. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, good. That looks good. My work on David's nose is done, and I am so excited to show him the results. He looks like a whole new man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You look good. All of a sudden, you lost like a decade at least.
Well, I feel real good. It's looking better. You know, it's kind of back to where it was. I'm glad to get it gone, and so I can feel a little better at work and breathe a little better.
I'm glad we got this done, and I can see that it's just brightened up, you know, your life, really.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
this is gonna change your
Definitely.
life. Now, I wanna address something. This bump that you have here, that area, I suspect, is a type of skin cancer. And you said that it was there for 6 months. Maybe you just didn't notice it, but I'm gonna say more like 6 years. They grow slow, and they just kind of keep growing on you.
There was just a little teeny bump.
Like a
with
pimple?
like
Right.
a whitehead on
That
it,
was
you
it.
know?
That was it.
And then
It just kept growing.
Yeah. But when she was looking at my eye, too, you know, it kind of concerns me a little bit. I'm a little surprised that the eye is cancerous, because it just started out as a little whitehead, a little worrisome. I thought this was okay, and this was the problem. This is okay, and this is the problem.
So I'm not gonna let you leave here. I'm gonna numb the area and take a little sample of it, and we're gonna check that in the lab, okay? David, under his right eye, I do think that that is a type of skin cancer. So we're gonna do a shave biopsy today, take a little sample of that tissue, send it to pathology, and get a diagnosis. I'm gonna have David come back and we can decide whether I can proceed and remove that myself. If it is a skin cancer, which I'm pretty sure it is, this is something that I think is very important to take off.
The big C word, and nobody likes to hear that, because there's so many different kinds, and some are really, really bad, and some are just bad.
So this is called a shave biopsy, because we take just a little part of it, enough to make a diagnosis.
I'm going to tell my daughter, Rochelle, that it's cancerous. I put my finger crossed that it's not a real big problem.
You should not feel anything other than us touching you. I'm now going to remove the visible part of the skin cancer and take my first layer, meaning that I'm going to take as little as I can to help minimize the size of this surgical defect and minimize the potential scar. You're doing awesome.
When they took it off, it was about the size of a nickel. It was kind of big. I wasn't expecting it to be that big, but it was kind of unnerving. Don't want to see inside your dad, you know?
All right, it's a little hurry up and wait now. We're gonna check this tissue while you wait, okay? Once I remove this cancerous tissue, I make a map of this tissue and how I removed it from his face so that if there is a positive margin, I know where that is on the patient so I can go back to that specific area and take a little bit more if I need to. Take that and I'll be back. Let me know when it's ready. Thank you. Rachel places the tissue really carefully on a glass slide. Then the tissue is placed into a cryostat so that she can slice it really thinly. It's sort of like a really high-tech version of the meat slicer that you find in your deli counter. So instead of slicing smoked turkey, you're slicing tissue. So I look at all the edges and down underneath to see if I can see any residual. Ooh. He's clear on the edges, but down deeper, there's a little bit of a deep component right in the center here. So David's first Mohs layer looks pretty good. There is one little edge there that looks like there's still skin cancer there. So I am gonna have to take a little bit more for him. And that is a little concerning to me because anytime you take a little bit more tissue, there's a risk for more nerves or vessels to be cut. All right, let me just mark that out and have her process this, and then hopefully that'll be it, okay? If this cancer goes deep, that could lead to severe disfigurement here, and I don't want that. I mean, we just got his nose looking good. If I wasn't successful, then likely the skin cancer would recur, and it could lead to a big disaster. I hope it's negative. I am looking for darker blue cells that are really close together. There's palisading of the cells where they're all kind of lined up along the edges. Got all my skin edge good. I see a little bit of muscle there. It looks clear, all right. Thank goodness that David's case cleared in 2 layers. I mean, if we have to progress and do many more layers of Mohs surgery, it could really become a much bigger deal than the Rhinophyma case that he initially came in for. Well, the good news is second time was a charm. You're all clear now.
He's out of the woods, he's cancer-free. I'm pretty excited.
We're going to fix that up now. You don't want to walk out with this little kind of coin-shaped little area there. I just can't stitch up this hole on David's face because that hole is too close to his eye. If I pull that side to side, it's gonna pull on his eye and you won't be able to close it. What I've decided to do here is a Burroughs graft. I extended a triangle more laterally on his face and really taking that tissue and pulling it to close that initial hole so that that area is not pulled together, but we're actually hiding this little scar line in his smile line. You're a very good patient, considering that I just found you on the street. All right, it's all bumpy today. Tomorrow it's gonna look a little flatter, but it takes a little while for this to fully heal up. I mean, I see the potential, but usually, you know, I gotta make sure the patient knows that. It looks really good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Looking good.
Way better.
Yep. Give me a smile. I'm so glad that I was able to get rid of David's Rhinophyma and also get rid of this skin cancer that he has. He's gonna look so much better once all of this heals. Thanks for letting me work on you there and dragging you back in, and I'm glad I could give you good news about it. And I think we have 98% success rate with Mohs surgery, so we probably got it.
I feel like Dr. Lee is a genie, and she popped up and granted all my wishes.
Thank you so very much.
Welcome. It was nice to meet you.
And I'm very thankful that she just happened to end up in his card. If it wasn't for that, I don't know what he would have done.
All right. Okay, let's say goodbye to these. So my first one here is on your neck here. Shouldn't feel anything, okay, other than my touching you. Nothing should be sharp. You okay? Mm-hmm. Sorry. Looks like a Steatocystoma to me. And the sac here is actually really thin, but can usually kind of get it intact, and that's when we know we got it all there. Oh, sorry. Did I hurt you? I'm sorry.
It hurt. It surprised me it hurt this much.
You okay? You feeling okay? You're feeling a little tired of me now.
No.
I'm trying to read you, make sure you're feeling okay, because there's a lot to go through. I don't usually do this many Steatocystomas on a patient on a single sitting. And in fact, I think it's turning out to be harder on Nicole than she thought it would be.
Make sure that nothing hurts, okay?
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. There's a lot of these to do, let me tell you. You're a trooper.
Right now, I'm really uncomfortable, and I just try to be a good patient.
I think you're done with me, huh? You need a little break from me. You okay?
Yeah, that just hurt.
Sorry I'm pulling you like that. Oh! You scare me more than anything when I do that, but I don't want to hurt you.
That hurt. I felt that, whatever that was, that hurt.
I pinched you there.
Okay.
Hold on.
That hurt.
Take a little break. I'm not gonna let me up right there. I won't do that anymore. I'm here with Nicole, and she has a large collection of Steatocystomas really scattered around her neck. I'm trying to remove as many of them as I can, but Nicole is actually having a hard time with me doing this because there are just so many.
Do you want me to keep going, or you want to give you a little break and we can work on these another day?
Keep it going. You can be here all day. Okay.
You have been here all day. Nicole is uncomfortable, but she is pretty determined to get as many of these off as she can. And I can understand that because when people are looking at us, they're going to draw their attention to our neck. And so I think Nicole is willing to put up with a little bit of discomfort to really have the results that she's looking for. This neck looks good here. You sure you're okay? It's a lot out of you to do all this today. This is a lot of stuff here, a lot of bumpies.
More than anything, just wanted to be over. Temptation's there to take a break, but you know, I'm a trooper. I want to keep going.
They're hiding under there. They're so, tough to locate. At this point, I've probably removed at least 20 steatocystomas from Nicole, and I know how tough this is for her to go through this, but I also know how important it is for her to do this and feel better about herself. I gotta make sure she's okay. You're all right though, right? You're feeling good? Mm-hmm. Okay. That was the last stitch to Nicole's neck. We are finally done. Good morning, princess. Want to take a look? Hold this mirror for you. It's just a little swollen because you put numbing there, but a lot of those are all smushed back in, and this one too. You're gonna have a nice defined jawline there. There was actually a cluster and then another one under here we took off.
It's over. It's sore. It's a little burning. It's nothing I can't live through.
All right, I'm gonna just put a little piece of gauze over here, and I'm just gonna put one little baby pinch here.
Okay.
Pinch, just like that.
I'm gonna kind of miss the bump.
You might miss it.
It's kind of grown on me too.
I kind of use it to think once in a while, actually.
You do? So you shouldn't feel anything other than us touching you, okay?
Yep.
And it's a lipoma.
No backing out now.
The buzzing noise you're gonna hear, just a cautery that stops little baby blood vessels. The head is famous for bleeding, essentially. It is an area that we really know there's a lot of blood vessels in, and so I need to cauterize the blood vessels so I can see what I'm doing. Just gonna squeeze you here, okay?
Okay.
All right, he doesn't want to pop out. I'm gonna take him out in a piece here first. I'm always hoping for a clean pop, but this is a lipoma on the forehead, and so it's very unlikely that I'm gonna be able to pop it out whole. And in this case, yes, I'm finding myself having to take it out in pieces. It's like an egg yolk lipoma. It makes us hungry for some eggs.
Oh, God, I could not.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs with some ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me feel sick to my stomach because that's what we had for breakfast this morning.
I'm piling it high, like the pieces of lipoma that I take out, I'm piling it. They're like scalloped potatoes. I'm slicing them. Scalloped lipoma.
I'll never eat those again.
I bet not. I bet she's gonna cook it up for you, and you're gonna be hungry, and you're gonna eat some.
Was it really big?
I'll show it to you. You're gonna see it all in a scalloped pile. Aren't you getting hungry? What are you gonna have for dinner?
We probably won't eat for a while now.
What? All joking aside, I finally got Steve's lipoma out piece by piece without any excessive bleeding, and I think with a few stitches, he's gonna look as good as new. Here, take a look.
Holy crap.
Look at that, honey.
Wow, it's even everywhere.
Who are you?
Cute little hairline. Your stock just went
crazy.
up.
Oh, man.
Watch out.
Yeah. Feel great with no bump right now. It's awesome. I went from a bump to this hideous looking headband and looks like another egg on my head, but this one gets to go away in a day.
Okay, you shouldn't feel anything like I said, okay? Stop your sighing. You're doing fantastic.
Just stuff that looks like chicken, basically, coming out of his arm. It's adorable.
You doing all right?
Oh, yeah.
Alan seems to have relaxed a bit, but I want to move pretty quickly because I don't want to give him too much time to think about what's happening.
Yeah, I should have done this years ago. It just stupid of me.
Well, I can see why you didn't do it now, because you don't like us.
No.
Nothing personally. I know you like me. Out of anybody, you like me the most, but in general, you don't like us.
Last time I had a medical procedure, funny, is I had a vasectomy.
Uh-huh. How is that?
The doctor, he was like, you're not gonna make it. I'm like, no, we're gonna do this.
What do you mean? He didn't think you didn't
Oh,
know?
yeah, it was the same way. I didn't think I was
Same
gonna
way
make
with
it
you,
through.
like, you gonna do this? Okay.
Make it.
Yeah, you gotta let me know that beforehand.
Yeah.
How was it recovering from that? Wasn't too bad? It was a little testy?
Yeah, it was a little testy. Exactly.
Almost there. We almost have the whole thing out. Just trying to ease it out. All right, we got it all out. But I'm just gonna stitch it, and then you're out of here.
I knew you could do it.
I knew, I had doubts you could do it. I worked really hard to remove Alan's lipoma, and I need to put these stitches in quickly because I know he wants to get out from under my grasp. There's just fluid there a little. Actually, you can see the definition of your deltoid now, huh?
Wow. It's amazing. I'm glad that I was able to stick through and get through the procedure and not cop out like I have in the past. Awesome.
It looks good.
Yeah, it does. Really good. Thank you.
You're gonna see. It'll be like that. It'll be flatter tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to weigh it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3 pounds. Wow. Alan is 3 pounds lighter, but I did spot a little skin tag, so I thought I'd give him a little extra oomph, like a little skin tag bonus, and take that off for him. Now that I'm not coming at you with anything sharp, now you're all calm, so that's great.
Thank you.
Take care. We'll see ya. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, sweetie. You take good care. Keep taking good care of him. Keep giving him hell.
Oh, I will.
I
Every
know.
day for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I needed pretty much everything other than a stuffed animal to get me through the procedure, but I made it. It kind of renewed my confidence in doctors. In hindsight, I wish I would have got it done sooner. I'm very grateful to Dr. Lee. She has honestly changed my life.
Okay, this area is gonna get more full because we're putting numbing solution under there, and it actually is more comfortable that way. Okay, you shouldn't feel anything other than my touching you, okay?
Okay. My family's face is right in front of me right now. Even though they're miles away, they're with me in prayers.
Make sure this is a lipoma first. You doing all right?
Yeah.
It looks like a lipoma. Just trying to use my fingers, which is very safe, to move things around and just check areas, make sure nothing's ever hurting you. Like I said a million times, I'm a broken record, I know. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Just gonna pull on you. This lipoma is really cooperating with me. That's a good thing. But the larger an area that you remove under the body, the more you are in contact with other blood vessels, other nerves, and other issues there. So I don't want to shear blood vessels and cause a problem. And just make sure we catch something if anything falls. So maybe after we do this, maybe I could convince you to show us a little dance, just a little moves. Oh my gosh, he's almost there. But I feel like he's gonna fall if I make one swift move. So close. You got it all right, you got it.
Good.
That was a satisfying one. There you go. I think that's one of the first times we filled that tray and it's like overflowing it. Look, it's like peeking out the top.
I would say definitely more than what I had originally thought.
Had it for 10 years, out in maybe a little over 10 minutes.
Thank you so much.
Not finished yet. After removing some extra skin so I can make this lay really nice and flat, I really do an extra check underneath, making sure there's no little blood vessels that need to be tied off or cauterized, because this is a really mobile area. The shoulder, you move it up and down, and if there was a bleed under there, this area would swell up again with blood, and that is a big mess. Gotta make you look pretty. Okay, get ready to take a look.
I feel way lighter. My arm feels amazing. I'm trying to contain myself right now.
Oh, you got the award. 9 pounds, 2 ounces. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That is a baby. That's a big baby.
I'm excited to get back home and just dance like I was meant to.
Now you're gonna be able to dance.
You'd like me to show you,
I would
teach
love
you how to
to.
dance? Fijians are known for their fierce warrior dances.
Yes.
But I don't want to do it because I might break something in here right now. So I will do a Fijian folk dance.
Okay.
You and I, while we sing. So bula is greeting in Fijian.
Bula, okay.
Bula malea. Bula malea ke viti talenga. I feel overwhelmed with joy and blessed and grateful.
Bula! Bula! Bula to you.
Bula.
Thank you. Okay, you shouldn't feel anything other than us touching you. Wait, I won't. You don't have to look yet, but in a little bit you can look. Reed is here, and he has hundreds of Steatocystomas and eruptive vellus hair cysts. I want to get as many of them out as I can, but I know that there's a limiting step. It's my hands. My hands get really tired because I've got to squeeze these really hard, and I need to get as many of them out before my hands give out. Stuff there. You're now a popaholic. I can see it. You got it in you.
You turned me into a popaholic.
I'm going to in a second. Yours are gonna be nice. Yours popped out. See that little sac? That's a Steatocystoma. 2 more little squeezes. Here we go. At least it doesn't smell, right? Isn't that cool, Jocelyn? They're kind of cool, huh? Okay, 5 down, 50 more to go.
Can you raise my head up just a little so I can see it?
Actually, yes, we can. Reed, I could see the obsession right there. It's growing. Now it's starting. This is like a pivotal moment in his life.
There we go, yeah.
Oh, now look at you. Now you really got a
now
front
I'm
row
interested.
seat. All right. This is gonna be a good day for Reed because I'm just getting started. He's got a lot of Steatocystomas to see and revel in.
I can't believe that came out of me.
I know. That's like butter or something for your toast.
You just ruined toast for me.
Sorry.
You're just going to town on these.
Trying before my hand gives out. You like them, huh? They're growing on you
Yeah.
now.
Now I want them back.
You do? No, I doubt it. I think my hand is done. I just removed a whole stick of butter from Reed's chest. I mean, that was how many Steatocystomas I squeezed out. And my hands, my fingers, they're exhausted. Imagine if you're typing on your keyboard and instead of typing on it, you had to squeeze each key hard over and over again. It messes with your fingers, it messes with your head. That's gonna look a lot better. It doesn't look that great right now.
It will, though.
Yes, you see the potential, right?
Definitely. I've had these since I was 17 years old, so just watching them disappear like that, it really helps my self-confidence, and it's making me smile. When they heal up, is there gonna be a lot of scarring?
And I think with your light complexion, they'll heal in really well. You may always know something's there, but I think that most people are not gonna be able to see them.
So I was really thankful that Dr. Lee got almost all of these bumps out, so I know that they're not gonna leave craters in my chest.
All right, you're all set,
right.
ready to go. I think you're gonna feel a lot better. You're gonna look a lot better once these all certainly heal up. Give me a hug. Nice to meet you, sweetie. I'm glad I converted another popaholic. Have a good one, okay?
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Close those eyes. We do the vacuum because it creates a little smoke. Tony is here, and he has a really severe case of Rhinophyma. I mean, he essentially has 2 grape-like balls hanging down from his nostrils, so it really makes it difficult for him to breathe. And it's my job to help him out. I'm using a loop cautery tool to essentially burn away all this extra skin. And this is why Val is holding a smoke evacuator to vacuum away all this smoke that's created when we burn the skin. Sorry, hold on. Normally I use a loop during the entire process, but in this case, he's got this huge growth there, and I don't need to really sculpt that, I just need to debulk it. So I'm gonna change my loop tip to a different tip this time. It's called a spatula tip, or a knife-like tip. You know what?
can you do something for me, Valerie? Can you get me a blade and like a blade holder? Okay. I feel like I want to shape this more, and I feel like that's the straight blade. I can control it more here.
It turns out that it's a little frustrating to use the spatula tool because it cuts in a different way, and I just want to be done with it. So I'm going to just switch to the scalpel, to cold, hard steel.
All right. See, you can already look down and see your nose is different shape, right?
The first grape was successfully plucked from the nose. The scalpel was really the best tool to do this, but I need to be really careful that I just remove extra skin. And you can kind of see where the normal nose is because it's almost like someone took Play-Doh and just like pushed it onto the nose.
Look how big his nostrils are now. See all your deepest thoughts.
Oh. There's already a huge, dramatic improvement in Tony's nose, but this is just the beginning. I mean, I've just taken off those big chunks of skin. Now's the time to change back to the loop cautery tool and really sculpt this area. This is my favorite part.
See it.
When I'm doing this type of surgery, I do feel like I'm unearthing the real nose that has been trapped there, just like a fossil. And here I am, an archaeologist, just trying to like brush away and preserve what's really supposed to be there and get rid of all the extra.
Sometimes I have a problem quitting once I start. I'm like, okay, I could keep going forever.
I can't wait to see the grapes.
Yes, I'll show you the grapes. First look at his nose like this for what, 5 years, I think it is. They're cute nostrils too.
Tony's nose is certainly unique, and I had to work in a more unorthodox way. My previous experience with Rhinophyma really came in handy here. I'm very pleased with the results.
Ready?
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Just amazing. There's my nose.
Yeah, your nostrils. Look at those nostrils.
When I look in the mirror, I see this normal guy and not this freakish blob of a troll-like nose. It's an amazing transformation. I cannot believe how good this looks. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness.
That's the underside of it. All that, I bet if I squeeze, would be some oil in there. So it would probably snap, crackle, and pop if you put it on something. Not that we'd ever put it on anything to cook.
It was shocking at how big those things were. When I would flare my nostrils in the past, there was all of this weight, there was all of this movement. Now, man, they're gone.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give me a hug.
Oh, surely. It's such a relief to be transformed, and I don't think anything that's gonna hold me back now. Whatever public thing I need to do, I'm ready. I want to shout hallelujah, so hallelujah.
You're gonna do just great. Let's see what we got under here.
I'm here with Maria and her girlfriend, Heather. I'm really interested in seeing what is growing on her forehead. She thinks that it's a lipoma, but I am betting that it's a cyst.
Changed my mind. I think you have a little lipoma here. I think you were right. You can see it right there, probably. Oh, yeah. You okay?
I think I just want to cover my ears.
I know, but you hear it through your head.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because you hear it, like, at the area.
Yeah.
I know when I'm working on the scalp or on the forehead that the patient can hear the surgery, these scratching noises, almost like a little mouse in the corner. If you tap on your forehead, you can hear something. So imagine if you're numb there, you can't feel that, but you would hear that sound.
So what do you guys like to do for fun? How are you gonna celebrate this?
We have an 06 Harley.
You're just gonna be wild and free, lipomaless?
It's gonna be awesome to feel the wind in my hair.
Do you like to go helmetless?
Yes, I do.
Blowing it away and not worry about that?
Yeah.
Looks pretty clear, huh? Yeah, it looks good. So how is she as a rider?
I'd rather be on the back of the motorcycle than in the car with her because she's a better rider than she is
really?
a driver.
That's funny. Done.
Holy cow. Seeing myself with the flat forehead is just amazing.
You look younger.
She does. Yeah, you do look younger.
I numbed your brow. You can see you can't raise your brow that way easily.
No, I can't. I've always
You don't go
wanted
away.
to do the one eyebrow.
Yes, now you can do it.
Like,
Only for a couple hours. Only for a couple hours.
All right, I'm gonna keep flirting.
Thank you
You're
so welcome. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Heather and I are gonna rock that bike, for sure.
Ride your Harley for me, okay? I'm scared, but you can ride it for me. I'll stick with my
send you a
scooter.
picture.
I would love that. Let's see what you got under here, huh? And it's a lipoma. Look, that is ready. Tommy is here with this lump on his anterior thigh. I'm surprised that this is a lipoma and not a nevus lipomatosis superficialis, which means that I have to approach this whole surgery a little differently. Because it's a lipoma, this will mean that I can hopefully pop this out whole. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little squeeze.
That's just crazy.
You know, sometimes you'll see them pop right out because they're not in these bands, but yours has a little bit of something. You feel it kind of pushing out, releasing,
Yeah.
huh? You know, if you look at it right now, how do you tell the difference between this and your regular fat? It's kind of hard. To people watching this surgery, it looks like this fat is like any other kind of fat, but it feels different. You could feel this foreign object under the skin, and if you give it enough good pressure around all sides, it usually can squeeze out entirely. See, he's in this little sack right here, and I gotta find a way to ease him out of it, or else he's stuck to you. But I'm gonna just take him off and then just take a look and see what might be still left. You can put that on the table for me. This, I think, is still a little bit of it. Remember that part that was herniating out? It's right there. But what do I do there? Because I think that this is stuck to the surface of your skin almost. If I try to just take it off, your skin's gonna be really thin there. And that's gonna affect the healing, like the appearance of it. I'm almost done with Tommy's surgery, but there's a little bit of lipoma left, and it's kind of stuck on the undersurface of the skin that is going to be so tough to separate from his normal tissue. If I leave any of it there, there's a risk that it can grow back. So do I go after this last little sliver and maybe make the area not look as good, not heal as well, or do I leave it there and hope that it doesn't grow back? This is a tough decision for me to make. I actually think I'm gonna cut that skin off. Actually remove that entirely. Now, because I took out a little extra skin, there's a little more tightness there. You know, it's not a lot. You stretched out anyways because of the lipoma. The best solution was just cut that tissue off because I know that this lipoma stretched the skin in the area. So why not just remove that extra tissue anyway and make this area nice and flat? I made a decision that has a lot to just do with your experience and how you know the skin moves and the skin heals. Doing this for years, it becomes second nature. You ready to see?
Yeah. God, see,
There's
that's...
your leg again. There's just swelling there right now because of the numbing. See, there's nothing
Oh,
there.
God.
There's nothing there. Looks good.
It does.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I feel a tremendous amount of relief, just like a ton's been lifted off of me. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's way heavier than I thought it was.
Uh-huh.
I think everything's gonna change now. My self-esteem. It was here, and bam, I already feel it. It's there. You're amazing.
We'll see you, okay?
You really are.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Take care, okay? All right. Let me know if anything hurts. Look, that is ready. Just gonna use my finger to move around because it's safer. Not gonna affect any little blood vessels there then.
I have 2 small children and my wife, and I would hate for anything to happen to me.
I'm just trying to minimize trauma to you as much as possible.
As I'm doing surgery on Gerard, I'm really making sure that bleeding is at a minimum because I don't want his blood to clot.
That I felt.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, are you hurting right now?
That felt a little painful.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I want to remind you again, I know you already know, pain, swelling, increased warmth, redness, those are all potential signs of a blood clot. In terms of pulmonary embolism, shortness of breath, your heart beating really rapidly, you know, heaviness on your chest. Look.
Wow.
That was one.
I didn't see any problems removing the first lipoma, so I feel slightly more comfortable moving on to the other ones.
Yours make these cute little sucking noises. Just trying to get this thing out and it's
Thought that was a pop.
Kind of. We'll see that noise? This is a fibrous tissue spreading. Okay, where's the number 2? Number 3. That's 4. So 4 total. You help me with that running tally there.
We're up to 4.
Look at that one. That's cute. What number is that?
5.
Good job.
How's the bleeding? Not too bad, right?
Right now, everything's good too, but you know, you clot. Okay, 6.
Wow.
I'm about halfway through removing Gerard's lipomas, and I feel pretty good because there's not that much bleeding. There don't seem to be any complications, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up yet. I still have more lipomas to go, and you never know when one of them is gonna prove to be a problem.
Okay, how do I get to this one here? There's another one on the side though. So just don't move around too much while I'm here with sharp stuff. I don't want it to go into the wrong place. Look.
Wow.
That's 7. Shouldn't feel anything.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Don't you start playing with me now.
I didn't think that I'd be able to remove this many lipomas on Gerard, but everything's going really well. So let's see how many of these I can get done.
Here's their little pop there. That's 8.
Ocho. A little
Okay,
alien.
9. Like General Tro's, right?
Yeah.
It just needs the breading at least to be fried a little more.
Wow. 10.
I made a
Look
nice
at that
noise.
sucker.
12?
I think that's
Or 11.
11? Mm-hmm. Double counting. There's 12.
It's like gnocchi.
That's 13. What else we got in here?
The gift that keeps on giving.
Right down.
Just amazing.
14? 15?
What was that, 14?
You're the one that's supposed to count for me.
All right, let's just call it 15. We're at 15. I'm getting tired.
Yes, you are. Me too. Do you mind if I let Christy do a little squeeze here in this one?
Not at all.
Christy, get them out of there.
My girl Christy is about to pop herself. She's about to have a baby, so I really thought that it would be a nice little goodbye gesture to let her have one of these pops.
Wow. That's a good one.
Jackpot with that one.
This was a good one, yeah.
16. Sweet 16, that'll be it. Sweet 16, I like that.
The surgery so far has been a great success, but I can tell that Gerard is getting tired, and you know, I don't want to run the risk of having a problem here.
And you sew it up nice and tight, so when I do go on that dinner,
Tight.
nothing's gonna come out.
That's right. Nothing better come out. That's right. Last stitch. I think that looks good. Look at that definition, man. That looks dang good, I'll say.
Am I disappointed she can't rid me of all of them? Well, yeah, of course. But to look down at my arms now without some of these lipomas, it feels amazing. I feel like a new man. I feel like it's a new start. It's a new beginning.
Yes, okay, but no flexing. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Don't get nuts.
Don't get nuts.
Don't get nuts.
Here are your nuts. These the nuts.
I'm feeling great. I feel awesome. Everything went so smoothly. I just can't get over it. It's such an amazing feeling to be able to get them out. Sick. What an experience.
We took off a good amount right there, but I'm concerned about you because you're not out of the woods with your factor 5. You know, today I just want you to chill, just taking it easy with your arms, and so that they don't bleed. But we'll probably start you on your blood thinner again, okay?
All right.
Take it easy, capiche?
Okay. Dr. Lee has changed my life in a matter of hours. Something that I had to deal with for 20+ years has now been reversed. It's a new beginning. It's a step in the right direction, however you want to phrase it.
All right.
Eric is here today. He has a bump on his scalp that I think think is a pilar cyst. He does tell me that there's been trauma to the area, so that does make me wonder maybe it's a lipoma. We're only gonna figure this out once I start removing it. Watch out.
It might be a little bit under tension, just to warn you. Come to mama. Oh!
Oh, good Lord.
On my arm.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It's okay. But I have to stop for a minute to take the acid off my arm.
Oh, jeez.
It missed your scrubs? Yeah, it did.
Pilar cysts are probably the type of cysts that get me the most, and that's because it has a thicker walled sac, and it's particularly satisfying to squeeze it and get it out whole, but sometimes I get a little too aggressive and squeeze too hard, and then it pops.
I'm giving everybody hugs after this.
You're welcome, I suppose.
I don't commonly get it on my arm like that.
Yeah. What kind of distance are we talking here?
Oh, we had a good trajectory. Had some good projection.
Nice arc.
Yes, there was
Outstanding.
definitely an arc.
So much for splash guards, but my most important goal here right now is to remove the sac completely so that this cyst does not come back.
And after you take this out, my IQ is not going to go down or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay.
Don't blame it. It's not my fault.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything look all good in there, at
Oh,
least as
yes.
good as it can?
I can't see through the other side or anything. There's no echo. At least there's no one talking back.
Yeah, no joke on that one. Oh, my God.
I got all of the sac wall out, so that means that it's not gonna come back. It is time to stitch him up and show him his results.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Looking in the mirror, it's almost like surreal. I've had this thing for a decade, and just suddenly it's gone. One less thing to worry about.
This is what got on me.
Oh, wow. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
That's cool. It's
gone
only
now,
it's just
yes,
a new
yes.
shirt.
Back at
That's
ya.
fine. Yeah, apparently we had a jumper, so I caught the doctor. Sorry about that again. I would have never guessed that it was under that much pressure.
It's like a nest with no egg.
Well, the baby bird's got to leave every
Yeah.
once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to doing more firsts with my daughter. Now I don't have a reason to say, oh, no, Daddy can't. Now Daddy can, so. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
The on-off switch for Dr. Lee to be the one to retire it, I'm honored.